now enjoy Spelllist because it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like rolling dice, and rolling dice for the direction is also fun.
I'm sorry, what?
Now, what do you all...
It's like
What?
Blink, I think, right?
Yeah, basically, it's giving resistances to everything plus random teleportation 10 feet in random directions.
Right, you roll a d8 for that, and then you go in the direction clockwise.
How about up and down?
No, there's more than just up and down.
Can I teleport into the floor?
I would highly recommend against it.
But what if randomization wants it?
Could he teleport down to a lower floor if there was one?
Possibly. I mean, do you want to do a d10? That way you can go the 8 squares surrounding you adjacent, and then up and down are 9 and 10. Is that what you want?
You could do a D3 plus D8. D3 tells you whether you go up, down, or stay.
I think that would complicate things. Let's stick with the D8.
Okay.
And how is everybody thinking about cloning?
Depends on who we're cloning.
Doesn't matter. Anybody.
Because if we're cloning Joy, I feel like that might be a war crime.
Joy.
Cloning is good in general. Magical cloning, not medical cloning. That well,
like temporary clones?
I'm surprised we haven't done that yet.
Well, you are a pharmaceutical company. Why don't you cure dragon liver disease like you were supposed to 3 years ago?
Mally was getting to that.
No, we were building the infrastructure to be able to do just that.
Yeah, it takes time to make our people happy. Duh.
Yeah, R&D is a process.
We need to make sure that our research doesn't explode once we have made a breakthrough.
All right.
Right.
So, are we ready for the turn 30 special announcement yet, or are we gonna do some more debriefing in the meantime? Is my question.
I fear.
You fear what?
The turn 30 announcement.
Same.
It sounds like a CEO is going to have a bad idea, which is completely out of character for CEOs.
Oh, absolutely, completely out of a character. No.
You may have 1 galactic hero point, Haria.
Pointing out the
Let's
obvious.
Go.
Oh.
It shreds, you say.
Yes. All right. Question: Master in medicine or master in what you call it?
I don't know what you call it is, so I can't answer that question.
Nature.
I would say
Okay,
medicine.
Medicine
Because
is the correct
you're the only doctor. All of these guys are specialists. One is a martialist, one is a soldier, one is a vehicle mechanic, and the other is a pencil pusher that can hit people.
And is also in a bigger combat suit than normal.
Let's put it this way. Out of the 4 other people here, who would you trust with medicine?
Haria has heard about medicine in general.
Slate is at least trained. He can function as a basic medic, mainly if, Mally goes down.
Kuzan is more likely to tell people to just rub some dirt in it.
Yeah. Mally will trust Slate on the fact that Slate has the bare minimum.
Now, Haria has managed a biomedical company. How hard could it be?
Oh god, Haria's C-suite.
Yeah.
No, Randal doesn't have medicine either. Does Joy have medicine?
Fuck no.
Okay.
No, I don't even think that like Axiom is trained in it.
Merv and Slate are both at least trained in the basics.
It's hard. Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
well, he's
Yeah,
not-
I forgot Garr. Yeah, he's the second best.
No. Let's not forget about just winging it.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, sir. Go ahead, Nick Drag.
I don't remember. It's okay.
You know, I guess I'll take advanced first aid. Why not?
I mean, this is gonna be it. It's gonna be Shax, Molly, Garr, and whomever else you assign to the task.
Yeah, I know Mally was gonna run tests with the with both waters, especially the one that's like what pre all the radiation. Wait, is it necrotic radiation or yeah, it was pre necrotic. But they both have healing properties.
Or powerful ley lines.
So Quaid asks, have they solved fatty dragon liver disease yet? And I'm just
No.
explaining.
Tell Quaid to mind his own business.
Oh god.
We'll get it when we get to it, okay? We have had much more important things to do than our job. All right?
But please explain what is more important than running a settlement for a mega corporation of Traxxas?
Running a
No.
settlement mega corporation for Traxxas? Exactly what we've been doing? Getting it off the ground?
Exactly, the running the settlement part is the thing that's hindering us from solving liver disease.
Correct. Which is why we're going to get in trouble. Well, if you can't handle it, I'm going to bring in new administrators.
Now, I promised I wouldn't do that. I promised I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
What if I
And then
told
it's
you?
Deirdrick again, and then we kill Deirdrick for a fourth time, and then we all live happily ever after.
I think you've done well. I think you've done very well. And let's face it, it never ends. The story never ends. You who have DM'd possibly more than I realize that.
Oh, of course. There's always conflict. If there's not something thrown into the pot every time, then, you know, you're not cooking anything interesting.
Legal lore, contracting lore, Garr has that as well, Quaid. He actually has pharmaceutical medicine on his sheet. Alright, so I'll give you the announcement. It's a good thing. And it's not a bad idea. I think it is a fantastic idea. Within 3 days' time, to your settlement, you receive a message from the CEO. And Arizan is ecstatic. She is overjoyed with the effort that you have made. So much so that she has decided. Wow, super low? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, this, let me fix that before we do this. Sorry about that, guys. I tell you, every time I'm on another rig. Alright, hopefully that's a little bit better. Thank you, Daniel. So, the news is actually a reward for you guys. She has decided to move the entire mega corporation to New Harmony.
What? Why? What the fuck? That's a bad idea! Ah!
What possible gain could they have moving headquarters off Triaxis? I don't understand. We're a backwater. Never mind. They can skirt regulations here. There's no rules, so,
Maybe this is Masaxinoy at work with some divine influence.
No,
Wait.
this is just our employer.
How does the jurisdiction work now? Because we're a child company of, the whole company, but they're moving within our borders, which we are the authority within.
Yes.
Also, all of our charter laws are based on Triaxian law anyway. God forbid that we make
Roughly.
this place safe enough for people to think that they can come here.
I mean, Garr, mostly fair point, but I wasn't allowed to murder people that piss me off in Triaxis. So
You were if you were a dragon.
I'm not a dragon.
We are now. New law. All administrators qualify as dragons.
Well,
Meanwhile, Kuzan's like, well, technically,
yeah, I mean, he already. Some of the. Never mind. Right. In this communique, did they say how long exactly this process is going to take them, or are they already just on their way?
The process will be completed by turn 36 in the beginning of year 4.
Oh. Okay. Right. Well, I would have to say it is a good thing we have stable infrastructure set and ready for a mass influx of people. If there's anything we don't have that we need to set up before we are hosts to oh boy, this is going to be interesting.
This is going to be bad.
So you're about to receive somewhere around 20,000 to 50,000 employees.
Okay.
But that's not all, because in the same 3 days' time, Molly's mother contacts you guys, lets you know that about 1,000 elves are on their way.
Oh god.
And that's not all.
Slate.
The Citadel... Oh, go ahead.
Slate starts feverishly making more signs.
No, you cannot put them out. You can make them, but you can't place them.
The Citadel also contacts Slate to let him know that about 1,000 dwarves are coming.
We need
Who's
a
in the
riot
background going,
police.
oh my god. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, and let me guess. We're gonna get people from the Marixa Republic and some Solarians too, right?
Yes. How did you know?
Oh.
Arizen asks.
Oh, just a hunch, And Axiom is like visibly pacing, walking around in circles, going, "Oh, okay, oh, okay."
We are now, Arizan says, the top location for research and development within the entirety of the vast. Even the Aslanti Empire and the Veskarium have taken notice and sent more scientists.
Right.
They all got the message about a potential impending apocalypse here, right?
Apparently not.
I mean, they must be suicidal, all of them, right?
Oh, okay.
They've also heard that you guys have made the most fantastic food in this part of the galaxy.
Yeah. International tourism? Or, space tourism? I don't even know what we call this. Oh, no.
Intergalactic tourism.
Intergalactic. Oh, no.
No,
I mean,
we're still in the same
tourism
galaxy.
is
It's not
good.
intergalactic.
But no, they're coming. Okay. Is our spaceport ready? And he's just like pacing around in circles.
I mean, we have designed it for like 20,000 people.
How many people do we have in the colony presently? Like 4,000?
You have about 10,000 altogether, and that
10,000.
was swelling your ranks as it was, because you were 5,000 before, and before that you were 200.
Okay, so what month are we in? We are just now hitting 30.
Mm-hmm.
Boy. This may require some changing of things that we did.
We must build the hive. We need a hive city now. Where else are these people going to live?
Fishfair, Solace, plus Stav, or they could stay in Serenity. Your CEO really likes Serenity. She'll probably be staying there.
I mean, that's kind of a given, but I mean, everybody else is also going to need places.
Okay, so just so everyone is on the same page, our plans on what we're building in month 30 are 2 factories, which actually very well line up with what will soon be a mass influx of people. And then the subsequent months after that, we are building defenses in a settlement and a shopping center, which I guess will help with all the people. And then a Solarian monastery and a ley line network, then a Technomancer circle and an energy grid. Then we're doing an elite reclamation and orbital habitat. Then a bank and an embassy, then more defenses, then a sports arena and a graveyard by the end of month 36, which would be when the people arrive. If there's anything in there that we need to change, we should plan for that.
I mean, that all more or less seems to line up with what we're going to need.
Arizan asks, why would you need a graveyard by the time everyone came here?
More people means there's eventually going to be more people eventually passing.
Correct, and it's better optics that we're not composting people still when,
our wood chipper cannot.
People.
Sorry, our wood chipper cannot support like 30,000 people at once.
I told you to oil it. You did the same thing to the paper shredder.
Arizant, we will also need to upgrade the paper shredder.
I know you picture Haria trying to feed a person's body through a paper shredder.
I mean, you can put a fairy through a paper shredder, sure, but not a whole person. That's why we need a graveyard.
I mean, to be fair, the graveyard is just going to include a shed for around that wood chipper, so no one has to see it, and it looks nicer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, what's in
graveyard
that mausoleum? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, graveyard implies that there would be graves there. No, it's more a memorial site.
Quaid says, corpse starch, even in death you are served.
As long as we're not stockpiling bodies.
Yes, no, that would be a bad idea.
Now, the corpse fleet isn't here, allegedly, so we can stockpile corpses again.
Well,
we really can't, and we shouldn't.
I don't think we should risk that, especially with... We kind of still have some skeleton murders and cultist stuff going on in our city.
Now, we went with the option of just raising Serenity up on a big, mesa, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Perfect for dragons.
Well, I was also going to say, we can just hollow that sucker out to make it into a hive. For living quarters and all necessary, places connected to Serenity.
I mean, Slate, if your dwarf friends would like to do that, it's perfectly fine. But we have a residential district, which has very nice buildings.
And may not be large enough, is the concern.
Wow.
They can bunk.
Arizan will put in an order with your master architect and say, subterranean housing advanced project.
If things get too, too tight, I'll move into space.
Erzan, was there anything else in that report?
Aside from the newscast about New Harmony telling everyone about being the research and development capital of the Vast, they're just like messages from home.
Did they acknowledge the part in our reporting about the impending apocalypse and all of that fun stuff?
That's where things get interesting. You see, with the impending apocalypse and all the details that you included, it feels as though you've made your own religion. This has made us very attractive to the Shadari Confederacy, along with the members who worship the Devourer.
Oh,
We're
lovely.
in the cultist top 10
Oh,
immigration points.
are we now? Okay.
Everyone loves us. You've done a fantastic job.
Right. Well, sometimes it's good that not everyone likes us. Oh boy.
You know, some cultists are hardworking people.
No, that's not what I'm getting at. I'm not discounting their work or capability. It's more of the matter of pilgrimages happening here and unwitting fools making their way to stone spires, touching them and getting strange tokens or disappearing. Who knows what?
People from
You know-
Avalon. Oh, go ahead.
It reduces the likelihood that somebody who actually matters vanishes.
Okay, well, on that point,
If it
then,
will be
we need-
crowded, people won't wander there who don't need to.
Well, then we need to make some sort of clause when people come into the spaceport that any untoward death upon them to their own malice or incompetence is not a responsibility of our colony. Something along those
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah, we're not
Arizona.
liable for any deaths caused by the apocalypse.
Arizin makes a waiver while you talk and says, think only good thoughts. Okay.
Right. Speaking of good thoughts, we let out Deirdre. Where is
Why?
she? Oh,
I don't know why.
we're going to attempt some redemption again.
Again? This is the third time.
I'm completely aware.
It's
I
like
personally
every
feel
year.
like it's the fourth time.
It's going to be the fourth time because we're going into year 4. It feels like every year this happens.
Look, long story short, there is a good and bad negative emotion aspect of what is happening, and we killed the negative emotion, Deirdre, and this is the positive manifestation of all of our ideals of Deirdre. So we're going to just hope and wish that this goes well, and if it doesn't, we've already discussed arrangements.
Didn't I give you everything you needed at the election to get rid of her?
Oh, yes, and that would have been my preference as well long ago, but unfortunately, or fortunately, it's not a monarchy, and there is group decisions to be made, and I was ruled out. So, she is
And
here.
now I'm feeling the same way. Is this just revenge, Axiom? Because that would be very distasteful. I'm very much not in favor of releasing Deirdre again.
We already did it, remember?
Yes, I know. I'm still a little bit miffed about it.
Look, Randal went in there and caused a fuss, said something along the lines of things shouldn't be in cages, and
We're a biomedical company.
look, I don't know. He's apparently sensitive. We may need to do something for him.
I mean, he's not the worst part of Team B, so Yeah. Yeah. Fine.
If I remember correctly, it was put to a vote, and
Yes. I
Well-
don't see why it went this way. But I'm accepting it. As you said, it's sadly not a monarchy.
right. I laugh and look at you like, you could do it though.
You could. You honestly could.
I mean, technically, every company structure is basically a dictatorship, and, well, it's a company structure.
Your
But
dictator
we-
is coming.
Yeah, that will make things weird.
We need to get some roads on our F9 and F10 settlements so that we're all connected and ready when the people get here.
We will need many more vehicles. You can no longer facilitate this yourself, Administrator. I recommend picking, like people like Reese, people like Killswitch, people you trust to make the vehicles. That way, your time can be freed up to do other things. And I think I'm going to put a boundary down, he says, putting down his crutches and leaning against the table. No more adventures.
You mean us?
I mean at all. We are a mega corporation. You can't just go out pretending to be a hero, half-cocked to all these places. You went to the moon.
Well, I flew the ship, but I technically didn't stand on the moon myself.
Also, we acquired the moon. Acquiring is what a mega corporation does.
True,
But the
yes, we are.
it's
we are
not.
putting face on the moon.
It's not in the charter, though. We can't.
That's why
claim
we-
it.
That's why we were able to claim it. Who is stopping us?
No one. That's the thing. It's not part of the charter. If the other charters realize what you've done, you've secured military dominance over the planet. The Vesk will be outraged.
We already control the satellites, the infosphere, and the distribution of information. I don't see why us having a little bit more security is, Look,
Also, I can remember the terms of the charter clearly allowing orbital, orbital archaeologies for habitation, work, and etc.
A moon.
And that's also not on the planet.
A moon is a celestial body. It is not an arcology.
well, here's a question for you.
But the moon's a satellite, and we're allowed those.
Yeah.
Technicality at best.
But here's a question for you.
We're a corporation. We run on technicalities.
Exactly. And, small side note, if we didn't claim it, you yourself said the Aslanti Star Empire has gained a keen interest. Do you think for a moment that they wouldn't try and take that and use it as a strategic advantage against all people on this planet? I would prefer that we have control rather than the Aslanti Star Empire.
Very well.
Yeah, like all the automatons there, if they spot you, they'll attack you if you're not Aslanti as well.
All right, very well. So long as you have remained on good terms with the Aslanti settlement, we should be entirely fine.
Yeah, it's not like we've installed a shadow government inside of their colony or anything.
I'm sure Deborah won't complain about that.
It is going to be a problem, though, when the real Aslanti Star Empire lands at, whatever Deborah called her colony. I cannot recall.
I mean, we can't be blamed for the religion of duty on her part.
Yes, but here's the problem. When they realize that she is, not who she says she is, and then locate her in our prison, do you think that'll go over well?
She doesn't
Why
have
is
to
she-
be in our prison anymore.
Why is she in prison? Why have you
Oh, because
imprisoned
she-
the leader of a settlement?
Oh, she
because,
attacked us in space.
yeah, she attacked us in space, and by laws of space piracy, we claimed her vessel, and now she's imprisoned in our jail.
Two things. May I see the ship's logs, and when did we become pirates?
We didn't,
Oh.
but
She became a pirate. She
Correct.
attacked us.
Are you
we
certain?
used self-defense.
I would like to check the ship logs to confirm.
Are you?
Arizant,
doubting?
are you planning a coup?
No, I am planning to substantiate this claim with evidence when the other settlements ask what happened.
Sure. Here is all of Draken's drives. Here is the flight logs from the Sunset Princess, and here is the flight logs from the Burden.
Why did you name it that?
I don't know. That's what someone called it, and now that's just what it is.
Ask Joy. They were
think-
flying the burden.
The Burden? You mean like the famous Aslanti book made by the Emperor?
Well, if it is his vessel, then yes, we have that vessel.
No, I mean the literary work. The one that
Right.
Axiom family line made.
I don't read.
What?
No, that's why would I do that? I read scientific documentation only.
Oh, I thought you said I don't read, as in full stop. Okay.
No. That's fantasy dribble. It means nothing to me.
All right, he's gonna go over the logs, and he will let you know he only sees that the Aslanti drones, the clockwork drones from the planet, attacked you. Deborah's vessel simply sped past you. There's no sign that she attacked or otherwise engaged you other than a communication.
Arizant,
Yes.
if Kuzan would start to beat you up right now,
I'm already
Would you
a disabled
imagine-
man.
no, this is just an example. This is not an order.
Yes. Oh.
Just as an example, if Kuzan and maybe Slate and maybe Mali started to beat you up,
Why Molly?
would you?
Why would I do? Why would I do
just,
that?
Just follow the analogy.
This is an example.
Just keep going with it.
Okay.
So, if everyone apart from me in
Yes.
this room would start to beat you up,
Yes.
would you assume, or would you rightfully assume even, that I was maybe coordinating it?
Well, no, because an administrator decision is has to be either unanimous or a majority. So, like Axiom just said, he was against having Deirdre this long. You could be against beating me up.
I mean, I appreciate your willingness to believe in democracy within a combat scenario.
I have to, because you have single-handedly led to one of the most notorious leaks in company history. And I have to believe you. I have to do what you say, even though it makes me very uncomfortable. But I will do it, because this company needs to succeed. And you need to tell the truth about what happened with this Deborah woman and why you incarcerated her.
We were attacked by her vessel. Whether it shows in the logs or not, that is what happened.
Aslanti vessels attacked us. We went on to disable Aslanti vessels in the area. It's simple as.
That's fine, and I would have accepted that, but that is not what you told me initially. I'm your advisor. Why can't you tell me the truth? Why can't you trust me?
We are telling you the truth. We were under attack by her vessels and the clockwork vessels, and your continued assumption that we are lying to you is getting burdensome.
Burdensome, huh?
I would say it wouldn't be too hard to say that if you've seen the ship, it is very clockwork in origin, and so were the automatons that were defending the place. which
Oh,
she was able to go right past without
right.
any harm.
Okay. That is also more believable, but not what you originally told me.
Arizant, we deeply appreciate you, even if we might not show it all the time. And Haria is shooting a very harsh look towards Axiom. But please also see that is sometimes not in the best interest of the company to spread need-to-know information as far as wide and as wide as possible.
I guess Molly would chime in. It wouldn't be too off brand to say that under our impression, Deborah and her ship were basically just using those automatus drones to attack us while she goes right past.
All right, then by the settlement, by the charter, she controls one of the settlements on the planet through the Stag-Bears. She's forfeited the settlement entirely, if that is true. Because she has launched a military attack against this settlement.
It was in space.
Still within the atmosphere. Another technicality.
Didn't we? Sorry, I'm not quite on the order of things. Wasn't it that after the whole drift incident?
Drift what?
Sorry,
Nope,
that
still
was
happening in
above
atmosphere.
my-
Why would you enter the drift when going to a planet's satellite? This doesn't make sense. You engaged your drift drive to go to the moon?
Nope. You can even check the logs. We did not engage the ship's drift drive.
No, the
But
drift was leaking into reality.
You see a very puzzled look on his face.
Crystalline creatures from the shadows. Very strange things. The moon is, I would say, a delicate boundary between barriers, if I had to take a guess.
I do believe we still have the corpse of the creature, of that crystalline creature. And are we still in the remains of Plustov's crystalline vampire? Or did we give her remains to the Plustov group?
I think we might have started talking about different creatures that attacked us at different points. The one with the drift, that one was connected with the cassette, I think?
That was a totally different creature.
Yeah, that's
totally unrelated to the
that was
creatures
the
that was on the moon.
All right, so what happened to Balco wasn't an isolated incident. There's also Randal, and there's also Oskana. Who else
And
is
the
in
other
danger?
settlements. I would imagine that the same incident happened at every settlement. We just weren't told about it.
But why were only certain people affected? Certainly they all have a commonality. Woof.
It's a strange occurrence while we were on the moon. What we initially thought was the corpse fleet is not quite. More so necrovites, if I had to take a guess, who are pretending to be the corpse fleet, but they're probably a bit more related to this than we would expect. They called Randal Experiment 01. So, my assumption is there's something about specific people that they're targeting, testing for. strange note, but Randal seems to have evolved a bit.
And you've
There may
quarantined
be-
him, correct?
Oh yes, he's currently with Shax. But we presume that the Necrovites were trying to create a higher being of some sort. If I had to assume, it probably was to their plan that whatever happened to Randal happened. I think they, I don't like to say this, but I think we might have been lured there for ulterior motives. This Masaxan creature, the vampiric administrator, before they were eaten by Randal. Yes, don't question it. I know, we are writing up a report.
How intimate are you with this plot? Is this cultist related? Necrovites have sworn complete and abject distance from the corpse fleet. This is not making sense.
Yes, my assumption is that the entire planet, this whole operation, you know the old analogy of selling a bridge that isn't built yet. Wonderful prospects. It's cheap. The resources on the other side will be plentiful. You just need a down payment of 1 billion credits. Well, look what's happened here. My guess, based on previous civilizations and all of the research we've done so far, is that the Necrovites have been selling this planet over and over again through the generations, bringing forth their god, Masaxanoi, for what means I do not know, but certain empowerment and destruction of non-native creatures on the planet does seem to be a regular occurrence here. So, to your point, is it cultist related? Yes, I think everything is cultist related to the very beginning. Since we've been here, the very first moment we dealt with them trying to use our communications equipment to broadcast out, I think everything has been cultist related. Or at least planetarily related.
I would highly advise that you banish them from the settlement.
Yes, that was something that I agreed to a long time ago, but others in the party decided that empathy and understanding was the better course of action.
That is the second time you have given me that excuse.
Like I said, it's not a monarchy. We cannot make executive decisions ourselves. I can express my distaste and disapproval for a situation, present a logical argument as to why that object or person should not be here, but I do not make executive decisions.
No,
your entire function as administrator is to make executive decisions as a group.
Yes, but when the group disagrees, you sit on your hands.
I sought to integrate them into the colony, as they were seemingly a harmless group of cultists that we could
they are not harmless.
That's what I said, but they didn't listen.
A large majority of them are indeed very harmless. And Arizant, if you would like to take charge on this matter and,
I shall
exile thousands of people.
The first thing is, Molly is going inside of a holding cell for enabling this.
I'm only inviting you to think about that, those cultists, if they really plan to continue this, they will do so irregardlessly and not as easily surveilled. They might even move into, the whole colony that's made by, I don't know, any of those where you can get into where you don't have to be a fascist, like the other two corporations.
So not the Veskarium and not the Aslanti. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we were tracking their like progress and like what they've
Oh,
been
yes,
doing.
but we are completely aware that they're the ones doing the skeleton murders, but no, we have to keep them.
We didn't
Do
know
you
that they were
think-
doing the skeleton murders.
Oh, come on now. Don't be stupid.
Do you think the skeleton
Um,
murders would become better when they start hiding that they're when they're starting to hide that they're a cultist to continue anyway?
Well, from what we was gathering from that, it was a different creature entirely that was taking them to the shadow plane or netherworld is what they call it. Like it's the netherworld here, right? Out of
Yes.
character, yeah.
In any case, we've had disagreements, Arizand, and I have protested on each of them. But what can you do?
I do believe we have dealt with the creature that was responsible for the skin murders.
No, it's still an open case.
No, I thought it was a seconder.
We will see if another skeleton turns up.
No, I'm pretty
That's
sure it's
how
a
you catch
seconder
a
that's
serial
doing. I'm
killer.
pretty sure it's a seconder that's doing it because it's grabbing them and then vanishing back into the netherworld.
Arizon is gripping his crutches so hard right now, his knuckles are turning white.
We should ask if Nar found anything on this as well.
Nar?
Yeah, Nar.
Who the hell is Nar?
What? Garr, my bad.
Oh my
Do you
No,
have,
it's
do you have verbal dyslexia?
no, sorry, it's the identical twin of Garr.
Yes.
Kuzan has literally spent like the last 30 plus minutes of this conversation just kind of shaking his head off in the corner.
Arizand, our problem is there's too many cooks in the kitchen with too many opinions.
Actually, I'm of the opinion that we did quite alright. You know, apart from not
You
being
did.
able to communicate properly, that people shouldn't come here despite us doing extremely well.
You did fantastic. The infrastructure couldn't be better. The CEO recognizes this. She thinks that this would be a fantastic idea to set up all the factories to produce our products and sell them to the Pact Worlds and export them to even the Veskarium and maybe even the Aslanti Empire. It's just a matter of getting you all to agree on what's right, and you kind of see the mask starting fall away on this guy from the cool collective, advisor that you've known for the past 3 years. It's almost like he's trying to herd cats. All you have to do is get rid of the rat and agree to get rid of the cultists.
Yes, but the person, I hate to do this, but the person who's been in opposition each time has been Mali. So, if you want to get rid of them, you need to go through them.
Hold on, Axiom. In regards to the rat, I'm quite clearly remembering that you're in favor of keeping the rat this time. Let's not pawn off everything on Mali.
I don't care who kept the rat this time. I gave you everything. I gave you absolutely everything at the election. I made it clear what you had. You had complete dominance of her. You could do anything to her. And you still betrayed yourselves. I unsealed the records for you.
Mali will like
as he's talking, Kuzan's just gonna walk up behind him and just kind of put a hand on his shoulder with a little bit of a grip. Like, he's not gonna say to calm the fuck down, but the strength of his grip is going to convey that.
For a disabled man, he takes his free hand and smacks your hand away with strength that Kuzan was not prepared for. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I gave you what you needed.
Yeah,
Arizona, I hate to do this. I'm sorry, Marley. I'll let you talk in a second, but this sounds an awful lot like our dear friend the rat. Once she started out with her whole scheming and stuff.
That's why
Please.
I goaded her into doing that, into having the election, so it would be easier for you to get rid of her. Why didn't you realize that?
So
Did you
Kuzan,
now?
still standing behind him, gets his hand smacked away, and he just he doesn't back up. He leans forward a little bit, practically in Arizon's ear, and he just says, right now, you're benefiting from the empathy that you say is a problem. I can turn that off if you really want me to.
I gave you what you wanted. Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you follow through?
Because it's not a monarchy. There is 5 or sometimes 6 of us, and decisions must be made as a group.
It's her. He points at Molly. You're the problem. It's you. It's always you.
yeah, Molly will chime in. You do know, like, Daedric is dead, and the current being that's now looks like Daedric is like more akin to the plant creature, the druids of what do you call that? The
Abomination.
the Hulk,
Did the dog eat
the
you?
Xenohawk.
Ah, yes. Well, then do some pruning. It's not that hard.
Haria will text both Shax and Dr. Yushu that there might be a psychiatric break happening in the administration building that might also be a little bit abnormal.
So,
Also, I don't want to glance over this, but in your fit of rage, you admitted to goading Deirdrick into going against us in an election so that we could kick her out. Therefore, you are the instigator and cause of all the dominoes falling into place right now. You do
you
realize that,
already
right?
knew that. I told you she had the conversation with me. I went to you on that day and told you plainly that she asked about the election, and I told her there was nothing in the settlement that said otherwise for the charter that would or wouldn't be an election. That's all she needed. I told her nothing except what was in the charter. You can't make that up on the spot.
Wait, but you're saying you goaded her into taking that measure
I did.
to cause that conflict?
Just like you goaded her into having it in the first place by destroying her communications console. You still didn't even think that there would be consequences.
Arizant, I hate to remind you of this, but there is a supernatural element going on there that has infected this fucking communications console.
So in the group chat, Kuzan still fully standing behind Arizona. He just goes, "Is he confusing things that Molly did for things I did?" I get that it's easier to pick on Molly, but honestly.
So when people get angry, they tend to put blame at the focus of the anger.
Yeah, Haria will also go into the group and say, yeah, I think there might some irrational parts be going on here. I think it's best to... I realize I have been quite in on the whole discussing things with him directly, but I think having him cool down in the most humanitarian way possible is probably a good idea.
Father, we
Concussions are
require
humanitarian.
space.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I didn't quite catch if that was a question. Sorry. Yeah, but go ahead.
Arizan is just pointing accusingly at Molly and going like, if she weren't here, things would be better. Everything would be better.
Well, that
I'm
could be
the
a
only
point.
doctor here. as
Can
well
I
as the
do
only.
a sense motive on?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
this feels
Familiar, right?
distressingly familiar.
Yeah. Kuzan, the pieces have finally come into place, and you got them before Garr did. He was the one who set up the pirates. He was the one who set the deals for the spaceport. He was the one who gave Deirdre everything she needed. He made her into the perfect target and liability. He is very well the man who is pulling her strings. All for the sake of unifying you all into making an actual decision. He's not only been goading Deirdre, he's been goading all of you the entire time.
Hey, dear colleagues, before we continue on with anybody, let me quickly check something. Is there anybody here that I'm not aware of?
Paula?
Paula, what the fuck are you doing here?
I work here.
Paula, please. It's an adult conversation right now. Please.
There was
And also,
yelling.
don't think in.
There was yelling. I got excited.
Yeah.
He's gonna beat up Molly.
Oh, that's not exciting. That's horrible.
I want to see that.
I mean, that would be rather entertaining, but
Do not take enjoyment out of psychiatric breaks.
That's what
So-
TV does.
I mean, Dragon is recording everything, but be quiet. Shh, we don't tell him that.
Also, that's a bad, a pretty bad, vice to enjoy that.
I think people know Kuzan well enough by now to know when he looks pissed. And he's very tense and looks like he's about to do something. Unless someone
Like to
stops
the
him.
communications console? Arizan is
Yes.
the new communications console? Remember, he is a disabled man with crutches.
Yes, he may be pretending to be a disabled
But-
man with crutches.
But Kuzan is also Vesk, and that doesn't matter.
Ah, yes, equal rights, equal fights.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right. Well, things are very tense in here, and I'm going to be totally honest. You're being very pushy, and yeah, looks like you need to be completely honest right now about everything you've been doing.
Calling me a burden was the mistake. The last mistake you'll make, administrators. I was never a burden to you. And he's going to crutch out.
Molly will say, wait. Can you tell us what has our like cult members been doing so far that has been quite problematic?
Why
He
would
just
tell
looks
us?
back at Molly
Are
in
you an
disgust. And it just continues going. He leaves the building.
I'm gonna
Hey,
just look
Harrison.
at Molly. Are you dense?
Well, it's like
How
we
you-
have how many of them has been summoning or has been doing the skin cell murders?
The absolute minority.
Are
But
you
I
paying
need to.
attention to what's happening right now?
You two don't.
Well, we don't
fight
know
over
how
this.
much is
Holy
them.
shit, I totally understand Arizan now.
Well, it's like we don't know how much of it is them or how much of it is like actual necrotic beings like the undead guy at Fish Fair.
Okay, people, I think what is happening right now is exactly what Arizant wants to happen. If what he claims is true, he is a master manipulator, and I'm not that intelligent or wise, but I quite well know that if I were to provoke a fight within our wonderful harmonic administration, I would bring up this topic in the exact way he did. And let's maybe make sure that Arizant gets the help he needs right now.
Oh my god!
Like, Kuzan is just tuned everybody out. He watches Arizon walk out. Solar energy just kind of like dancing at his fingertips, like he's contemplating whether or not to shoot him in the back on the way out.
I'm going to say something very unpopular. A lot of what he said is true. Our indecisiveness between the group has caused a lot of problems. And if we had taken care of those problems initially, like I had recommended, we would not have a lot of the issues we are having right now. Take that into consideration and think about it while you leave here today.
So,
While he may
Kuzan-
have done things not the right way, he has a point.
No, he
So-
doesn't.
So Kuzan, with that insight check that you made, you can tell Axiom's already dancing in the puppet strings.
Kuzan just like looks sharply at Axiom. We don't all have to agree. All of us here are completely different people. We do, however, all have to abide by the decision we collectively come to.
I agree and have never dissuaded from that assessment. We are dealing with the consequences of our actions.
Also, I would like to point out that, respectfully, it was not indecisiveness, it was a decision not to act in a certain way that we did.
Indecision
I
is
would-
still a decision.
It was not indecision, we have decided not to act. And I see the point that you're trying to make, that certain things might have been dealt with easier by indiscriminate force, but cults operate in the shadows.
Apathy is death! A woman emerges from Kuzan's solar moat.
Oh
As
no.
Haria says this.
What the fuck are you?
Apathy is death!
Another Fae. Oh god. Axiom is pulling out his weapons, and Dragon's like dragon breath is starting to charge up.
Haria will power up her Painglaive.
I just
Guys,
heard
let's
that.
stop free fight.
Guys,
Just heard that as Haria will power up.
everybody calm down.
Intruder alert?
Yeah.
No,
Axiom's
no.
going to hit the panic button, and all the doors in the administrative room are going to slam shut.
Yep. Meeting within the Black Dream Hole, she commands, as you see Molly disappear.
Oh
no.
Well,
Then Haria disappears. Then Axiom disappears. And Slate and Kuzan are just left looking at each other.
is Draken still recording? Just like
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
That's the last command you gave him. I have removed the
Kuzan,
quarrelsome
you-
ones.
Kuzan, you gonna explain what's going on here?
Can you bring them back, please? Slate, I can explain.
Not until they realize apathy is death and they shouldn't be arguing with one another. They belittle you. They diminish you.
Kuzan just kind of laughs a little bit at that. I'm like, they can try, but no, my star is a little bit too bright for that. It's fine. Can you just let them out of wherever, please?
The Black Dream Hole will only release them when they all agree.
So never.
Oh no.
Hey, gang, let's agree to murder this creature when we get out here.
Where am I?
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Where
I
are
was
we?
planning to murder her.
You're just inside the void. The only
Together,
thing here-
alone?
Yep, the only thing here are the three of you.
Oh, lovely. We have been abducted again.
Kidnapped even.
Okay.
So,
So- New priority number 1 for our colony is probably to address the issue with the... I don't know what that is. That's not an elf, right?
You should not be one to talk about Fae in our colony. Don't bring that up.
we should probably
No
do
face.
something about planar creatures being able to teleport in and out as they please.
Yeah.
Is that really the concern right now? And he looks around at nothingness.
One disagreement point.
I think Kuzan waits a little while, realizes it's not happening immediately, and just kind of sits down, and he's gonna try to explain to Slate what exactly happened. So I met this Fae, this void nymph, and we had a conversation, and now she's just kind of hanging out.
So you are all against me trying to keep the elves out who are related to Fae, but some of you are just inviting full-on Fae in here.
Now, to be fair, I was never against, and listen, your preferences are your preferences. As far as I'm concerned, she and I are very much aligned in promoting some kind of harmony, and her forcefulness is slightly different from mine. It's fine. I don't condone it, but I understand.
She just sent other administrators into some black hole of pocket something, and you're saying it's fine?
They're probably fine, right? And he kind of looks at the void nymph questioningly.
The Black Dream Hole is manifest by their aggressions towards one another's and their disagreements. Only when they achieve harmony will they be released. The more they argue with each other, the more the crushing force of the void shall consume them until they are united as one.
I repeat
Kuzan
my question,
immediately
Kuzan.
thinks of-
You think that's fine?
Kuzan immediately thinks of the compression that happens within a black hole. He's like, oh. Well, I guess they better get their crap together.
Yes, they had best put it in a bag. Get all their crap into a bag and get it together.
Can Haria try to do the whole Mystic Network group chat thingy and think towards the outside?
You can try.
Does anything answer?
Well, it's planetary, so no. Yes, the nymph's name is Morty. So you have one disagreement point, guys. Surely
Do we
there's...
know this whole we need to agree with each other to get out of here, or are we just here and running on vibes?
No, the Void Nymph will explain everything and she'll draw the little one. You just hear the thunderous booming voice within the void, explaining everything that she had explained to Kuzan, and then the number 1 appears on the little tally marker.
I'm of the opinion that it is my personal priority to prevent anything that this Void Nymph is doing from happening in the future, and I would invite everybody to partake in this endeavor, but I will not require any of you to partake in this endeavor.
I agree that we should take care of any and all Fae that reside in the settlement.
I respectfully see the point you're making, but I am differing in the approach due to some Fae being productive members in society, and probably some members of this administration willing to broaden the scope of this rule to some other beings that might not be as Fae as full Fae.
Well, maybe some sort of license would be a good idea to warrant those that's allowed to perform such activities in here.
Fae registration, you say?
Well, it's more like a license of like teleportation, or like to do like Fae business or Fae contracts with like residents of Serenity, since they don't end too well.
Yeah. Haria
What
manages.
was the roll for?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to see how Haria reacts, and it's not as bad as it could have been.
Not as bad as it could have been. That's some improvement already from the Black Dream Hole. Unfortunately, she says, that wasn't the issue that was on the table when she removed you from the conversation. 0 points have been gained.
You are disagreeing with us about the point you're trying to make here. This is not very harmonious behavior.
This is what happens with Fae.
I guess if that was the case, the initial discussion was on the inner politics of Serenity. So I guess the question is, what do we know? So, like, how related are these cultists to the
That's
what,
not
skin
the
saw
point
disappearances?
of what is happening right now.
I think this is not a fact-finding mission. That is quite a good idea that Axiom has. And I'm personally okay with the whole vibe continuing to be, if we have decided as a group, we will continue with that decision.
Okay.
All right, you gain 1 agreement point, so now you're 1 for 1. Kuzan and Slate, it's been another 10 minutes. They're not back.
We must all understand that
Oops.
empathy and logic are two different things. And when it comes to running a colony and keeping people safe, sometimes being empathetic is not the right cause of action. Sometimes you need to make strong, harsh decisions to keep a minority of people safe, even if you disenfranchise some. I am of the opinion that when facts are presented before all of us for future endeavors, as with the case of the cultists, we knew full well who they were and what they were capable of, and had discussion on it, but still let them in. In future, have more understanding that logic needs to be kept in place while running and operating a colony.
I see the point you are trying to make, but wish to offer up the perspective of that while indeed logic has had its role in building up the infrastructure, an empathetic and open society is indeed of a massive benefit to the colony, for it serves as a inviting factor that leads to the kinds of people that we wish to be here, wanting to be here on their own volition. Had it not been for large amounts of empathy and understanding and openness, I don't imagine the infrastructure we have built here with logic would see the use that it will see in the beginning of year 4.
Should we offer a home to every wandering cultist who passes by, looking for a place to stay?
It increases our ability to deprive them of liberty or life if they seem to act against the interests of our company. If they act in secrecy, we have a lesser way.
Your argument is keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
And also your friends that might have some things in common with your enemy also close.
Keep everybody close.
Yes, keep everybody close. We're a big family.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, how else will we like watch over their activities and what they're doing?
All right.
Oh, believe me, I'm no stranger to mass surveillance. I've got all of that tapped in well before that. But that's not what I'm trying to get at.
And I'm absolutely willing to expand the funding for that whole deal because we will have a load of people who might have made a hasteful decision in coming here potentially. But we will welcome them anyway.
All right, that's 2 agreement points, but let's check back in on Kuzan and Slate. It's been 30 minutes now. They're still not back. What is your reaction to this, you two?
Well, Slate's had food delivered.
All right.
Like, Kuzan, he's kind of in a weird place because on one hand he's wondering what is going on in there, but he also doesn't want to interfere because he might make it worse. So he looks at the Void Nymph and he's just like, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Grendelud.
Are they okay in there?
They're perfectly fine. The only thing that can hurt them in there is themselves. That is the power of the Black Dream Hull. You must be very careful when stretching it. You do not want it to rip.
It's a portable hull?
Is there any way that we can see or hear what's going on in there?
No.
I thought not. Well,
Privacy, after all.
fair enough. And he's just kind of gonna settle on the floor and he's just gonna do some Solarian meditation until something changes.
All right. So 30 minutes. Back to the 3.
Dear Void Nymph, we believe that the points that you have deemed relevant to our involuntary stay here have been addressed. And
Your rehabilitation? Yes.
all points that have been of disagreement have been properly addressed. Points which we have not made a decision about have not been addressed because we don't have a quorum here.
There is only one last thing you disagree upon.
What we are going to do with you once we are out here, or?
No, you're free to do whatever you wish. I am your servant, after all.
What do we disagree upon?
On Diedrich.
If you want the rat to go free, I'm perfectly fine with that.
I do not
For the
care
sake
what
of... No, I'm not talking to you, Nymph.
Okay.
Please stay out of our conversation.
Yes, of course.
So rude, Garr.
She's a very disagreeable person.
Well, I think the original Deirdric, the one that died, I think we can all agree that we are better off without. Yes?
I agree.
Okay. The one we have now, I have unconscious biases because of what they were and what they did previously. Therefore, my judgment is slightly clouded, but that creature is most assuredly connected to what is happening to this planet and the people on it.
Yes, she does have a connection.
I do not like that fact. And, unfortunately, she has tied her soul to my god. So, I cannot, after seeing what happened to the darker half, rightfully keep that trapped. I would just be feeding into my pre-existing prejudices and biases about who they were. That is why I agreed to let them go this time.
So
I
in
would-
Still don't
creating-
like them.
So in creating this artificial life form, this new synthetic life form, that you all had a part in, how do you regard her?
Well, Axiom says that she deserves to live, even if he doesn't like it.
I would respectfully pose that I err on the side of what you argued for in regards of the colonists, especially since we have a clear pattern of behavior of anything that is called a Deirdric on this planet. I see your point in regards to it being something anew, but in light of the whole Arizon situation, which we are being held from by somebody, and which is a very important thing to address, so he cannot sow, disharmony in Serenity. In spite of the new evidence presented by Arizon, I'm alright with the whole Deirdric being out.
Oh.
Even though I'm not very happy about it.
Neither am I, but we can't rightfully keep her imprisoned.
Yeah, we're gonna have close eye up on her, and we already was talking about that she was gonna be on probation, so where she has to turn up for check-ins. So it should be fine.
All right, you have achieved 3 agreement points. Now hug.
This is non-consensual body
Yeah,
contact.
I don't
am
do physical
not happy
contact.
about this.
Yeah, you can't force us to hug. We all are in agreement that you can't force us to hug.
That is workplace harassment.
That's
Nope,
4 agreement points, thank you.
She goes right back into the moat.
Oh,
they
Let's
do.
hell
also
no.
let's also agree on that any decision we made is not binding since we are not at quorum. Okay?
So Slate's got orange chicken or whatever all over his beard, and Kuzan is on the floor meditating when you reappear.
What the fuck happened?
Why did that Fae kidnap us?
She didn't kidnap you.
What do you call
Yes,
it?
she did.
Forced collection.
Whoa, they're agreeing already.
I feel that this fake creature has shown disharmony between some parties that were in the black hole and some parties that were out of the black hole.
Yeah, can I ask a question, please?
I mean,
Where
Go
the
ahead,
hell
Axiom.
did that come from?
Yes, can I pose another question?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you all do about it?
we waited for you to get your crap together. That's
You
what we
didn't
did.
kill the Fae.
The thing that could suck the three of you into some black hole with
You could
minimal
have gotten
effort.
Parla.
Yeah, I must say, killing her would seem like a bad decision on their part.
One, it dies, you're stuck in there. Two, I wind up in my own hole. Because if it can do that to you that easily, what am I going to do?
Okay, it might not have been killing directly, but there are certainly more choices than sitting around and eating chicken, respectively. Or
Paula says, like, I can take him. He's got crutches and stuff. I can totally take him.
Parla, that wasn't urgent, and we will need to deal with him, but please not with violence.
Why not?
In general, we as an administration, for some reason, still go with non-violent options first. Most of the
No,
time.
we don't.
Most of the
Oh
time.
no! Black Dreamhole!
It's a Diedrich thing. It's a colonist thing. Cultist thing. It's a. In the last station, we very much offered everybody to come out and make themselves known.
We
Well,
have
long
major
story less long. She and I agreed that there was a certain level of disharmony in here that was kind of uncomfortable. But now that it's been settled, everything's fine. You're
we
welcome.
still have our disagreements. I would say that we just appeased the contract to escape.
Hey, Void Nymph, if you're listening, if that ever happens again, I'm heavily disagreeing with Kuzan with, how this all is handled. And I would invite Kuzan also being included in the memory black hole.
Fair is fair, after all.
Axiom, I think we can agree on this, that
Actually, we
Kuzan
can.
should be included.
We can.
Ali, you also think like that, right?
Of course.
No comment.
Well, okay. It's an abstain. Wonderful.
I think you're forgetting
Actually,
something, Haria. Most of the time, I don't care what you guys do or what you guys decide. As long as we all abide by the decisions we make, I really don't care.
You know what we did in there for 40 minutes? We came to the conclusion that we do what we were already doing.
I think I should get to work on either helping Shax out or returning our Hell Knight to his original size. I think we should. Where is he actually? Is he in Plustov?
He's in Plustov, yes.
I think I should make a trip over there and return and remove the curse that's on him.
Tima's gonna go over to Draken and review the footage of them just sitting there casually, not even begging to let them go, just it's okay. And he just goes, okay.
I mean, to be fair, Kuzan did ask.
Asked one time. And
I mean, the answer wasn't going to change in 20 minutes.
He's just reviewing the footage and going, okay.
Axiom, I think I agree with you that this whole exercise did not contribute to harmony within the group.
I agree. I think it added to discord.
It has drawn the lines differently.
It's proven that we have multiple Fae in our settlement who have control over our administrators.
With all due respect,
Control
I don't
over who?
think
Well, I mean, clearly it was control over the situation based on the fact that it disappeared us, and you weren't able to bring us back. So I would say yes, it was in control. We were at the
I would
whims
even
of its
posit
mercy.
this one is way worse than Drixler's. Drixler's just wants to be fed and sims for me.
Drixel
This
brings
one
Haria
kidnaps.
coffee.
Thank you, Drixler.
Drixel will kidnap Haria if that is what Haria wants.
No, please no.
Okay,
Don't kidnap anybody. That's very impolite.
right.
How's your work going, by the way?
The invasion is going along swimmingly. Thank you for asking.
Which invasion?
The
Excuse
one
me.
you told me not to have at the warehouse, which is now a parking lot.
Drixler, please reverse the invasion.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
What
while-
invasion?
The one
Bugs.
we agreed on?
Please
Beginning of the
explain.
year?
Once we
Please,
agree-
please, please, hold on. Please don't leave. Explain. Please.
He brought bugs again.
Where?
Drixel, please remove the bugs. Thank you.
Drixel, where are the bugs? Please.
T-Farm.
Wait, wouldn't it be good if it's at the disposal? Oh, that shouldn't be too bad unless the bugs are eating the plants.
Did you just say the tea farm?
T-Farm.
Are they
Tea
destroying the
farm?
plants?
Yes, of course they are.
T-Farm that Haria did not want to visit for over 12 sessions.
I think there have been very important things going on.
I
Going to
think
just
we
look
need.
at Haria. The Fae in this
Maybe-
colony need to be put under control. Please, I beg you.
I think we should like vivisect Druklus.
Can-
We need to find out.
His name is Drixel. Please get people's names correctly. It's not Garr or Gloop or Blarp. It's Garr. It's Drixel.
Nar.
It's Deirdrick. They have names. Please speak them properly.
I'm sorry. I'm reading the name. It is Druklus.
Yes,
So,
actually, I think Axiom is wrong on that one.
Like it is very confusing to me. Drixel.
so Axiom's mind immediately goes to the name thing and not the vivisection.
Oh, yeah, no, I have no problem with that. It's get your grammar correct, damn it. You're a
Also-
doctor.
Oh god.
That isn't
Also-
anything.
Drixel, I think we have agreed that you're not going to engage in these annoyances.
Drixel just try to be helpful.
Yes,
but-
but bugs aren't helpful.
Let's go to the tea farm and see what the bugs are doing. Let's
Yes.
see what
Let's see.
what they are wrecking.
We were
Yeah.
literally just told, stop going on adventures. Send Team B, please. We need to be administrators. We have a lot of work that is going to be done before 30,000 people show up.
Possibly
Okay,
50,000.
Oh,
Right, send Cali in the group
even
then.
worse.
Axiom, I'd hate to disagree with you on that point, but we were told to get our act together on that front by somebody who has been working against us in the shadows and who's currently who knows where in the colony.
Yeah,
Well, I
probably
mean-
going off to make more deals with Maximus Booty that'll bite us in the ass in 2 years, but who knows?
I love that
Well,
sentence.
Yeah, Maximus Booty. To
Bite
be
us in
fair,
the ass.
I can speak with the plants and ask them about what the current bugs there have been doing.
Let's first make a decision about our advisor. Then let's
I am-
proceed with things down the line.
I am
Yes.
of the opinion that he should be arrested.
Oh, for what crime?
What do you mean, what crime? He admitted to everything. Do you pay any attention at all?
Well, the question is like, is that actually a criminal act?
Axiom just face palms.
Oh, is it in our
Puts his head
settlement?
he just puts his head in the desk. and just puts his
Everybody
hand
gets
off.
one treason, Lars says, coming into the room. One treason a year, Axiom. We agreed on that.
Hey,
Oh yeah, we did do that.
you are. Wow. Please help me, Lars.
I think
Please.
we're forgetting that we at the administration have the ultimate say about legal
do.
processes.
You have the ultimate
Let's
say
vote
about everything.
to make a law that Arizent himself is illegal as a concept.
Oh no!
Look,
I don't like where this is going.
I am going to say this very bluntly. If he was the one that was orchestrating everything that Deirdre has done, then that means he is the one that we should be arresting. If he is truly the mastermind behind all of this, he needs to be arrested. We've been putting our anger in the wrong place, and Deirdre was a helpful idiot. So, I am of the opinion, yes, he is responsible, he should be jailed, and there should be a tribunal. We have a courthouse, we have the legal capabilities to do this. Lars is the proceeding judge of our colony. We can prosecute. I do not understand how we can continue to not take these actions seriously. Unfortunately, what he said is incredibly poignant, except we need to take action against him.
Yeah, can I cut you off right now? If that is the case, should we put a block on any outside messages going in?
No.
So like a
he's got
maintenance on communications?
He is our communications director. You think he hasn't already done anything or worked in back channels? He has been orchestrating everything. He has access to every aspect of our colony.
Which would explain how Deirdre got those codes to begin
Of course.
with.
Yeah. Axiom is going on like a ranting tirade. Look, cancel his provisions, get everything out, capture him, but my assumption is he's already escaped to the pirates and is somewhere we won't be able to get. So, act now, or he will continue to act in the shadows and cause more problems. If you thought Deirdre was an issue, the mastermind is much worse. He can bring more pawns, more people, more players into the field that are going to continue to cause more problems. Exercise our right as administrators to take executive action against a problem that is currently causing issues.
All right.
Kuzan is already mid-text to Joy, telling them to lock out Arizont temporarily.
All right.
Slate's also mid-text to Merv, basically giving him a capture command.
Let's
So
find
I'm-
him right now then.
I'm going to delete Deirdre from the villain list, and I'm going to put this disabled man at the top now.
You wouldn't hit a man in glasses, knocks the glasses off of his face. So, you wouldn't hit a man with crutches. Well, if he doesn't have his crutches on him, then maybe I would.
Oh no.
Joy will acknowledge the whole lock him out of communicating and will interpret it a little bit wider.
Uh-oh.
You can communicate by voice.
Yeah.
By sign language. By thinking at somebody.
So, are we all in agreement to take care of the issue?
Sure, I'll leave that to you guys.
Wonderful.
I was one of the first to text Shax and the doctor to take him into a psychiatric hold. We can decide later on if we want to either research it or just to lock him away, but let's get our hands on him first.
Alright, then I'm going to send an APB to 2 Core, and he is to be seized on site.
Okay. 2 Core and his wife are gonna go to his residence.
And he's gone, of course.
No, he's there. He's just there crying because you called him a burden.
He is to be arrested.
Yeah, he gets arrested.
Arrested is such a strong word.
Also,
Temporarily detained.
He is temporarily detained in a holding cell that prevents all external communications and, yeah.
Deborah
Also,
is overjoyed. She has a cellmate.
I'd like to put out there, this has
Oh
been...
no, he's not in the same cell as Deborah. No one's in the same cell as Deborah. Deborah is alone.
Okay.
let's also maybe look at this from the scientific side. This has been awfully close to the whole Deirdric freakout. Awfully close.
Yeah,
Can
it
I-
has.
If you guys don't mind, can I get Praxis to come here so I can cure him of his curse?
If you want to spend resources to send a helicopter out for him, be my guest.
Yeah, I'll
Sure, let's-
inform him.
He'll be here in 3 days.
So let's maybe try to see if there's something otherworldly influencing the mind of Arizant. Like, potentially Deirdric has been messed with by higher powers.
It looks like, from what Tukor has said from his report, he looks exhausted. Like he's just emotionally drained.
Relatable.
If you want to do a medicine check, you are welcome to do a medicine check on him, Molly. Or Nar.
Sure.
Medicine? I work at a biomedical company. I think I can do that.
Ooh, improvised mastery. Yes, my favorite.
Yeah, I think Garr will go visit because he knows this is going to be a whole investigation.
Oh, sorry.
So an
I did
assessment
the
is
wrong
in
type
order.
roll.
That's okay. You can re-roll. That's fine.
Yeah,
You're good.
let's. I did not a blind one. Sorry.
That's okay. You're good.
Here you go.
So, yep. Time to put this man behind bars.
Hey, as we're walking, or whatever we're doing, making our way here,
Making our
Axiom
way.
is Axiom is just going to say, and stupid question, but we will need to make sure that he is indeed a human, considering we do have at least 8.
Tukor says, I'm as paranoid as you, Administrator, especially after what happened with my wife. I made sure to do a medical analysis as soon as he got in. That's how I told you he was exhausted and dehydrated, hadn't been eating right. I mean, he's been putting a lot of strain and pressure on himself for your sake. And you called him a burden. He kept saying it over and over again.
Yeah, that was nothing wrong.
Look, there can be multiple things that are true at one time. Someone can be a burden, and also, look, it's very complicated. If you knew the things that he did, you would understand.
Okay,
You know what?
What did he do?
Let's be transparent.
Okay,
You know
long
the
story.
whole.
Yeah, go ahead. You do it.
You know the whole thing with Deirdric, who has been working against us from the shadows.
Yeah, we all knew it wasn't her. She's just a helpful idiot. Everybody knew that.
Yeah. But a helpful idiot to whom? Exactly. And somehow, for some reason, Arizant thought it wise to openly admit that he was the one egging Deirdric on.
Well, doesn't that put
Feeding
you in
her-
a good position to get rid of her?
No.
Especially while the colony was small. I mean, like, she would have done the least amount of damage by that point.
He committed espionage and treason by giving confidential information, breaking into files. She was the one that published he was the one that gave Deirdric all of our information, all of our medical records, all of the documentation on every colonist, the one that made the deals with the pirates, and so on and so forth.
But
No.
didn't he do all that for you with her?
I'll be very honest. The whole... I think Deirdric would have not come to the point of this amount of us despising her without being specifically steered in that direction.
Steered. Yeah, very funny. Very, very funny, Administrator.
What?
We have tokens on this map, by the way.
Sorry,
do.
common is my second language.
I do not.
Oh, you
Oh.
must be an old token then.
We have a Lars token, but not an Axiom.
Ah, thank you.
I was about to drag out Cali. This is Axiom. Bigger Axiom.
Yeah, why is my guy small? Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
get rid of that.
Don't worry, Axiom has been replaced by a false Hydra long ago, and you just don't know it.
So here's Arizon in the holding cell, crying. Tukor and his wife Tachi, they're just looking at each other, going like, "Well, yeah, Arizon did the same thing for you. I mean, he broke that for you as well. I mean, are you saying that
He played
No.
both sides, exactly.
which is what a Megacorp employee would do?
I mean, they often do, but you shouldn't be caught doing that, because that's still considered at least bad form, and at worst, working against the goals of the company / against the goals of your superiors.
Oh, and Tukor says, clicking his hooves together. That explains it then. He was never here when the CEO was here. Did he transfer something in the records that was on his file to her to turn you against her? I mean, that would
What are you
explain
talking
a lot.
about?
He was never in the room with the CEO with you guys. He's your advisor, right?
Yeah, that is true. He was never present.
And he was, I don't even know.
Even Daedric
So-
actually made an appearance.
Yeah. So if he had access to the files, and he had access to everyone's psychiatric profile, and he had the codes, doesn't that mean he could switch things around? What if he was never your advisor? I mean, you wouldn't know until you're on the ship and we were on our way.
Man, Tuko, you did a hard turn from what the fuck did he do wrong to maybe he isn't a part of the company. I mean, I'm all
Actually,
for
that
it.
was
Let's
Tachi.
check it.
That was
Oh,
Tachi
sorry.
saying that, but yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
She believes in people. I don't. I'm as paranoid as you are.
That
Well, I mean,
is.
that is.
Yeah.
How dare you use facts and logic? I'm just kidding. We have had... God, I am so tired of people who don't belong in positions
Wait,
That's
so could he
that's a
possibly
mega
be like...
corporation.
Do you think he possibly could be a spy from another company as
Who
well? Or
knows?
just someone...
just go and...
Yeah, let's ask him.
Well, Tukor takes the file from Daedric, and then he takes the file from Arizen. What if, and he just switches them? What if he was
What?
the do not promote?
Honestly,
Maybe because Daedric does seem quite proficient in being a communications director.
Yes, but she also manipulated Min, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that we don't need to get into right now.
Well, I mean,
Which would
that's
also make
like a
her a
true
good
member of this
megacorp.
company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make her actual good Megacorp employee.
now, let's just agree on that they both did things that we would deem them probably to a degree guilty for. We should probably get to know if Arizant is either switched out or if he's a complete fiction at all. And,
I think he's real, Tukor says. I think that he's the guy.
I mean, yes, he exists in this plane. True.
Well, you
Well-
mean like he's actual real member of this like colony, but he's
Oh,
just like
definitely.
tried to like cheat himself into a higher
Yeah.
position than
Yes,
he's actually trained for?
Yes, because that would give him the perfect opportunity to do so with a certain amount of years till the CEO actually got here and you instated him officially.
As what? When was that the plan?
Well, I'm just going on what you've given me.
Tukor, you seem to know way too much. Are you who you say you are?
I'm pretty sure I am who I say I am, and he flexes at you.
Wait. If that's the case, can we check any logs to see if he's the ones responsible for the funding that Daedric got to
Sure.
buy the ship?
He just admitted that he
Yes.
did like 20 minutes
Yes.
ago.
Yeah, you get the logs.
Okay.
It's all there. And he's been sending out communications, but every time he sends a communication back to the CEO, it's never with his name on it.
It
Wait,
sounds like he's been ingratiating himself for years.
Yeah.
Sure, for the betterment of the colony, but he's been
Yeah.
manipulating us to do it.
Yep.
Well, that seems terrible, and that's not something we should.
If
want
anything, that
to
seems normal. Every single one of you has been manipulative in some form or fashion.
Oh.
What did I do?
Oh, don't even start.
I am just a regular medic personnel here.
So
I'm a
I need to
complete
tell you,
model of candor.
I have to tell you your roles now that you're going to officially examine him, now that you're physically here. The first thing I will tell you is, Haria, you can confirm that he is indeed exhausted, and it looks like his body has been modified recently with modifications you cannot identify. Molly and Garr, yes, Garr is here. Let's get the Garr. Where is the Garr? Oh, he's on Team A. You're all on Team B.
The Garr is afar.
Whoops.
The Garr. Both Garr and Molly notice that he has instigated a telepathy node along with several other things into his body. You don't believe he needs the crutches anymore. It looks like he's been much more active lately, which would explain the exhaustion. It's like he's on a timer, trying to get something done in a hurry.
I'm perfectly
find
happy
the
with
cell?
people doing better. Oh yeah, it's here, then downwards. Sorry,
I have a question.
no.
Where are we
Do
going?
we have policy on sentencing people to death here?
Well, you have a courthouse.
Axiom.
You do.
It
Yes,
was
you
a
can
hypothetical
execute.
question.
Yes, you can execute people if you choose to. Deborah asks, like, when am I getting out? What am I being charged with? I didn't attack you, I swear.
You were part of a Aslanti Star Empire flotilla.
Yes, I said that. I openly admitted that.
See, this flotilla attacked us.
Why would I lie about that? I said I was with the alien cohort.
Wait, did
Okay.
you know of the existence of that the clockwork would attack us?
No, that's why I came in that ship. In case we went together, we would both be safe. But you decided to go ahead of me, so I had to rush ahead. That way the other defenses wouldn't come online. So long as I was with you, you would have been safe. That's
That
why I said
is,
we had work to do.
yeah, Marley don't get lied to by her, because remember, on the moon, all the defenses attacked everybody who didn't look like Deborah nonetheless.
What? You impersonated me?
Well, I didn't. None of our group did. There were some
You had-
holograms around.
Hologram? What?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I am extremely
Enjoy your
worried
stay.
about it. No. When do you
Enjoy
gonna
your
let me
stay.
go? When are you Let me go. You can't hold me indefinitely. I have rights. I'm a human being.
Axiom, let's
Yes.
circle back to your suggestion about potential. No, no, I'm not getting tempted. We should not do capital punishment as a principle.
All right.
But good thing bringing this up here. I see your point.
How aggressive do you want this questioning to go?
Deborah says, I don't want it to be aggressive at all.
Deborah, nobody's talking to you.
I'm gonna
What?
use my temp pad and like put the mute button so there's no sound coming out of her cell.
Oh no. She's been muted. We'll just hit in Deborah.
Yeah, and it'll do that like privacy screen where it frosts the glass so she can't see in or out.
Oh no.
And I'll make sure that she can see that Axiom was the one that was touching his pad while doing it.
Frosted. Frosted Deborah.
All right, Erisand. Do you understand why you're here right now?
Yes, because you hi Garr. Why'd
Hey,
you, why'd you
Gar's
come in?
gonna
What-
Gar's gonna
where-
walk into the cell. He is not
Oh my god.
at all
No!
worried.
Administrators, please, don't do this.
I was
will,
relax.
Do you want me to lock the cell behind you, Garr?
No, I don't think that's gonna be necessary. Will it? And
Arizon.
he looks at Arizon. I mean, blindfold.
He's trembling in the corner. He's trembling in the corner. How you look at
Smell
Arizon? You
fear.
turn your head in the direction of Arizon.
You smell his fear.
You do smell his fear. It smells like urine.
Arizon, don't worry. We have a slim majority opposed to capital punishment.
But he's a pirate. He doesn't work by your rules. Surely you know that by now.
He's the most dependable member of Team B.
Explain to me
By
that where he
far.
was. Explain to me what he was doing this entire time that Team B was being helpful then.
Investigations.
He was doing nothing.
Look,
He's good at his job.
You know, there's
My
a
Gar, you're getting a raise.
there's a certain irony in you, of all people, claiming I'm doing nothing just because people don't see it. Isn't that what you were in here tearing up about?
Is that a double entendre?
Maybe.
Do you even know what I'm saying?
I don't
All
see
I'm
that
saying
part.
is you, of all people, should appreciate unseen work.
Ah, yes. Well, at least you figured it out and didn't have someone feed it to you.
yes, thankfully the exposition dumping guard told us everything we needed
Slate
to know.
just came. Slate's just running back. What were you doing in the lobbies? Just got more food delivered.
He's a hungry lad.
Oh god.
We have a lot of questions, and you're going to answer these questions. Truthfully, we would prefer.
I've always been truthful with you.
Arizon, we're going. You'll be the first questioning that's happening today. Other questionings will happen. You're in a wonderful position to, maybe potentially get a good deal out of it. Be transparent.
Like Deborah, and he points over to the frosted cell.
No, she's presently not transparent.
I've seen what you've done. I've seen what you've done with people time and time again, administrators. You constantly trip over your own feet. And right now, you're doing it again.
You know, Tripping is an astoundingly fast way of traveling towards being the capital of research in the vast.
That's not what I mean. You trip over yourselves and your own decisions. You've become distracted again from what you should actually be doing.
Gee, I wonder why. I wonder who has caused us doing something different than solving liver disease.
Oh, you remembered.
Arizant, you know, the whole reason we're doing this adventuring thing, as you like to call it, is because people keep fucking with us, and we can't do the liver thing in a, you know, in an environment that's not stable.
So, potentially, I could answer that question in one way. You did not make the modification advanced project yet, and since you know that, it had to have come from one of the other settlements.
Oh, this was like in voice chat, but it's like because Milo
Yeah.
is probably going to assume it's either from Aspis or Aslanti.
Really?
In her
Only those
opinion.
two? Only those? Okay.
Well,
We
I mean,
have
it could be
a couple of
Abadar, but it's
fascists.
like
Yeah. And a couple of corporations, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, who are you?
My name is Arizant. I haven't lied about that.
Yes, but, you're not the advisor.
No, I never was.
So who are you?
I'm your communications officer.
And, why exactly? In every communication you've made, have there been no correspondence with your name on it?
Because it's easier to do my job that way. To remain hidden and anonymous, giving you all the credit. That way, when you were empowered to make a decision, it would come down to simply allowing you to keep doing your jobs, and I could remain there in the shadows, like a good little yes man. This was a second chance for me.
And you thought you would make these decisions for us?
I already did. On the ship. I had already made the decisions. All you had to do was follow through with them. But you've become convinced about this boogeyman that doesn't exist. You became so focused on Diedrich, I had to eliminate her.
Oh, so you're the one that sabotaged the toilet, then?
Well, the toilet was just a circumstance.
oh, so you got the pirate guy to curse her then?
No,
What
I
he-
think that was all on her own.
That was all on her own. That was his own volition. You're saying the pirate can curse people now? Is it like the black spot or something?
No.
Wasn't he a cleric of Triune?
Yeah, he cursed her with the inability to use any technology. If she
least as
did
far
it,
as we remember.
It's an
Yeah.
assumption. We don't know if that's true or not.
All right. Well, from what we've just heard from you, this is akin to high treason.
I get 1 a year.
No. Where do you guys get this misconception from? That one
From
high treason per
Lars.
year? I'm quite sure Lars only jokes about this.
Who do you think invited him to this settlement?
Do I need to do a legal lore check to see if that's actually part of the charter now?
Yeah, go ahead. So, Garr, in semblance of treason, there is a forgiveness clause. It's like a get out of jail free. Lars was toting it as a joke, but it's actually in there.
Hey, Haria will absolutely go into the whole Mystic Network. Hey, I'm doing a quick virtual, session of the whole administrative council. Let's do a quick vote and, revoke that shit.
Ex post facto, Arizon says.
Let's also revoke that shit.
You cannot.
Watch me.
You cannot try someone for a crime before it was actually a crime.
Murder was always a crime, and you're an accessory to that. You know what? We will throw the book at you for anything but treason if you want to.
No sense in throwing the book at him if you're just going to change the pages every 5 minutes.
Also,
There are other solutions to taking care of this problem.
yeah. Also, where does it say in the whole? Garr, could you take a look at it again and say where the whole rule about us not being allowed to overturn this ex post facto thing for this specific circumstance?
So, Garr, ex post facto exists.
I was going to say, I was going to just point Haria to the clause where it says anything not strictly outlined in the charter is subject to Triaxian law.
Yeah, but we can, as the administrators, decide upon something. And if we decide upon ex post facto for this very specific circumstance,
well, that's what the courthouse is for.
Yes, it is, Arizon says.
There are other solutions.
I'm just posing to the group that the easiest way to deal with this is just fucking doing it in the very direct way of just voting this shit out. We were the ones that put the whole in any case where we don't have it decided, let's do it with Triaxian law. We put that there.
So, Molly, if you want an answer to that question, you will need a legal lore or a Triaxian lore.
No, this isn't a group chat. Like, no.
That's a joke. So, while I'm usually very much in favor of doing things in a, following the rules kind of way, this is a circumstance where the rules have been subverted from the start against our direct wishes. This whole one free treason was not explicitly put in by us. It was put in by somebody who... We personally have done this passage in that way. And it was not anybody, playing tricks to get it in.
The courthouse will decide. Unless, of course, and he looks over at Garr, you take care of your problem now.
Oh, we certainly could.
Also, I'm hating to point that one out again. Arizant basically told us that he personally invited Lars, which means that they might have,
yes,
some prior connections. Yeah.
Of course.
So let's also have a vote to have a head of procedures for this specific thing.
So Garr is just kind of standing there. His ears kind of twitch as he is listening to the group chat. He kind of waves a hand dismissively. He's like, we'll get to all that in a second. First, tell me about all these enhancements I'm seeing.
I wanted to be ready.
Ready for what exactly?
What Halgatha said would happen from the start. The Veskarium is getting ready to make its move.
Is that where you got your fancy new toys from?
No. The Veskarium would never give me the modifications that I needed, even if I paid them for them. They don't believe in people of my distinct situation being used as warriors. They would see what I am and demand I be upgraded to the standard, cured, and emotions over to your blindfold. They would demand the same of you.
So what exactly are you preparing for?
War. It's coming. Whether I want it or not, the Veskarium has already decided it.
War with us.
War with anyone.
I feel like that's not new.
No. But it is going to be renewed. And it is going to be soon. TM.
So what was the cost in that?
I don't know. But I think it has something to do with this settlement's success. Their plans have moved up.
Garr just looks thoughtful for on that for a moment, and there's a second where he just kind of lets his senses go wide, and suddenly he's glad that Kuzan is not within earshot of this.
Isn't it convenient that every time the Vesk has suggested that you asked District 9 for help? Every time that there's a problem, I wonder how District 9 is doing. Why don't we talk to District 9?
I'm very tired of you dancing around and playing games.
Does it look like I can dance with this thing?
Probably once you're healed, yes.
What do you mean once he's healed? And Garr just kind of like pokes his cane at Arizon's crutches. Is like, you didn't need these.
So
I'm
he's
gonna cast
pretending to
Analyze
be
Target on him.
So you're telling me he's pretending to be a cripple?
I mean,
pretty sure
couldn't
he
you hear
was
it in the way
one.
he's been walking?
No, I couldn't. Is his gait off? Is he walking like a man who can suddenly use his legs better?
Maybe not suddenly, but looks pointedly at Arizon again.
Molly's casting a spell. Gather a data as magical holograms display information. So what do you wish to know? A basic physiology information. Well, he needs the crutches. But the modifications do help with other things, like endurance.
All right. I'm going to be an asshole, and I apologize in advance.
Yep.
I
knew this was coming.
I'm going to hack Arizend with
A Penglaive.
network android.
Yeah.
With the computer's check,
Yep.
I'm going to disable all of his modifications.
Okay. Down on the floor. Yeah, he's a 1. You crit succeeded by 20.
Oh, Jesus.
Those
Yep,
will
so
never work again.
Ah!
What
What
the
now,
fuck?
Miss Schrader? You take away my medicine next?
Those were acquired illegally outside of our colony due to things that you have done and deals that you have made. We
The things
cannot
you made
rightfully
illegal.
allow. We cannot rightfully allow that technology in our colony. It has been disabled.
Is this the empathy you spoke of? He says on the floor.
No, this is the logic I spoke of.
And
Garr just kind
are-
of crouches down next to him. He looks behind him for a minute and then looks back at Arizona. He's like, seems like the empathetic ones ain't even here.
No, they're here and they're loudly protesting. At least some of them.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah, I'm able to do fuck all about it, but I'm not happy about it.
This
You'll
is a
never
man
agree.
who is lying to us continuously, parading around with knowledge they know that we do not, and their unwillingness to cooperate is burdensome.
I've
So,
never
yes.
lied to you.
You are withholding
Then-
things from
Then
us.
you're not gonna mind
is
being
true.
a little bit. Then you're not gonna mind being a little bit more forthcoming about this war and everything you know about it.
Like you said, it's nothing new.
Explain it like I'm a toddler.
The Vesk came here for resources because the Swarm War depleted it. Polnus is about to succeed and possibly join either the Aslanti Empire or the Pact Worlds, or maybe even the Marixa Republic. Either way, they're going to lose one of the core planets in the systems after they nuked their own people. There's nothing but a big hole on that planet now anyway. The Emperor can't do anything about it. And the Pantra will succeed, he says, struggling to get off the floor, but he doesn't have the strength to do so.
Yeah, this is a seek motive. Or sense
Yeah.
motive.
I'll do the
He
same.
telling... Axiom thinks he's telling the truth. Ooh. He's telling the truth
know.
and he's withholding something.
All right. You'll hear in like group chat for Nar and Axiom.
Nar.
He's Garr.
It's an N keep,
I'm sorry.
N keep creeping into his name.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I see your name. I think of League of Legends, Garr.
How do you keep getting people's names
Dem-
wrong?
No, it's specifically because it's
Maglia.
like League of Legends. I'm sorry.
Demaglia, yes.
Yeah, specifically for Garr and Axiom, you hear like Mally would say, he's not saying the full truth. He's withholding
Right.
something.
Right,
So
right.
Garr
But
is gonna.
he is telling the truth.
Yeah, Garr is just gonna like, at least try to roll him over, make him more "quote unquote" comfortable. I guess.
My head!
Yeah, you'll be fine. You're not gonna die. Yeah.
I didn't know I could piss myself so much.
You would think a man of your capacity would have a catheter.
Axiom, that's...
I didn't
Could
need
you-
that with the modification.
Here,
Actually-
I thought Axiom turned it off.
Mally will clean that up.
What?
That's amazing.
Okay.
A little more
Axiom,
precise.
But
I'm...
I can't help but feel like you're not telling us everything we want to know.
Well, what do you want to know? Agree on that much at least. I'm the one who taught you to work as a team in the first place.
No, you didn't.
With all due disrespect, I am not an administrator.
That's right.
I'm just a humble third party who can close this door at any time and get the answers that he wants without prying eyes.
Then do it. Show
Axiom
me
closes the door.
capacity.
Axiom, what the fuck?
So, do you frost over the window too, like you did with Deborah?
No.
Okay.
No. Well, if he
Okay.
wants it.
So, Garr, you're alone with this man, helpless on the floor with the information that you want.
How? Honestly, we can go for an extra level of terror and turn out all the lights. It's not like Garr can't see.
Yeah,
Would you like that? All right. He listens and he turns the lights off.
Axiom,
Oh wait,
What?
not like that.
I would
Not
like
that. Like that. There
Axiom,
you
I
go.
would like to remind you about our whole deal a few hours prior with, going with a group decision and not, forcing one way through.
None of you protested.
I do. Strongly.
Well, if you would like me to
Repeatedly.
stop Garr from getting answers, I can open the door.
Okay, I mean, I'm fine with whatever the fuck Garr is doing, but could we at least, not using the disability of the man in the whole enhanced interrogation thing?
Okay, maybe that was a little too far, but
Yes.
disabling all of his technology was a safety measure for Gar's sake.
Yeah. He has a 10 by 10 foot cell. He may absolutely use his legs, in my opinion. When we're done, please. I
What
don't
if
want
he
to
had a
ask
laser eye
Joy.
like you do?
Yes, exactly. He could have
Yes.
modifications that are dangerous, so I turned them all off.
Yeah, I don't like it as much as you do, but it is concerning that he was not bothered by Kuzan. Like at all during that.
Yeah, but give the man his fucking strength to sit up straight.
When we leave.
Yes, I would rather not ask Joy with help with that. Because he might actually give that person 2 laser eyes and 2 massive guns.
So, Molly,
Done.
when people get angry, there is a great deal of pride in a man to show that they can stand on their own. That is the only way I can answer your question.
Okay.
So, Garr, you're alone with this man in the dark. Helpless. They can't see you.
I think Garr is like gauging Arizon for a reaction.
Oh, there's plenty of reactions going on. What are you going to tell me? I am the night? You were born in darkness?
I mean, I was, but that's not the point. I want to know what you think you're going to get out of all of this. What was all this
Money.
for?
Money. Pride.
That's it.
Ambition. Those are enough to drive most men.
You were all up in arms about me being a pirate, but all you want is money?
We have different ways of going about getting it. You take it from people. I make them hand it over willingly.
I've never taken a credit from anybody in my life.
Liar! And he spits up, but it just falls back on his face.
So Garr is going to ask in the group chat if there's anything that anybody specifically needs to know.
Would have been good to ask that before all this happened.
Oh no,
You know-
Garr has his own questions, and he is going to do potentially unspeakable things, but he's not gonna lead with that.
Well, we've already faded to black, so you need not describe them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, let's maybe find out who else is involved.
Okay.
Because, you
I
know,
mentioned Agatha as well in his
Yeah.
tirade, so
but
I-
having a good coverage of people who might want to fuck us over further is helpful.
and who installed his new toys?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly what Molly is saying.
Yes. So, should I make it a check for this?
You should definitely give an intimidation check for this.
Okay.
All right. So you're
I
able to
don't know
get out of him. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
You're able to get out of him that his new cybernetics did indeed come from Abadar Corp. Seems they're not done with you yet.
Wait, are they on like a loan period? So after a set time, without him getting something done, they'll just cease functioning?
What?
Well, he got them
No.
like their loan from Abadar. I do not believe he's actually been able to pay for them, so he has some agreement. But earlier,
Ooh.
it was stated that he would seem to be like in a rush, like he was hurrying.
Yeah.
Well, we already know that bugs have been planted all over our colony, so I guarantee he was the one that was doing all of that.
It was a good distraction with the Aspis Consortium. You went after the wrong person, and they plainly told you that each time.
Yeah. So they're
And
the ones that...
demons work for Abadar Corp. They have double contracts too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which explains why Aspis said, no, it's not us, it's an outside factor working blah, 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 and we didn't believe them, rightfully so, but they may, in fact, have been telling the truth.
And Arizon strung you along the entire time.
Even more reason why he is alone in a cell.
I think that makes him an incredible asset, but that's just the DM talking. So, Garr, you know it's Abadar Corp. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, assets usually have to be trustworthy to
Yeah, no,
be
he's a
useful.
liability.
Yeah.
Which
I don't know.
Liabilities usually end up at the bottom of a lake with bricks tied to their feet.
He also
Joy
seems to
didn't
have like
end
a
up.
insanely strong hatred of like the Vesk. I mean, even though like that should be a given for anyone here, but probably ask him if he like had any loved
What?
ones he
Excuse
lost.
me?
What?
Take a
I mean, like the
galactic
Vesk
hero
Empire.
point, Molly.
I'm talking about the
Take
Vesk.
a
Hero
galactic
point for
hero
being
point.
racist?
No, I meant the Vesk Empire, not like Vesk as in the race.
Okay.
There
Molly.
you go.
That came
Ancestry.
off incredibly racist.
Molly. Molly.
I will clarify. I mean the Vesk
Golly,
Empire, not the Vesk.
Molly, some of my best friends are Vesk.
Yeah, I look back
Yes,
at
we
her.
know all of them.
I look back at her like I thought I was bad. What the fuck, man?
It's always. Go ahead.
It's
So
always
who
the
does
elves.
Arizon work for exactly?
Abadar Corp.
Oh, so he. Okay.
Yeah, we just said it. Second
Yeah,
chances.
he works for Abadar. Yeah.
So the reason why he says is because Abadar Corp came late to the auction when it came for plots of land, and your landmass that Zenadila got first is the most resource rich on New Harmony. He's been trying to get you to give up, but now that you've gotten so good at it, and the Megacorp was going to come here anyway, it was going to be a simple matter of just getting things ready for them to take it.
Yes, or sabotaging our spaceports, blowing things up, an act of terror,
No!
etc.
No terrorism, no things like that. Just a regular hostile takeover. Happens every day for Abadar Corp. So Garr, you know it's Abadar Corp now. But what if the other question?
Which other question? Because we got like
Yeah,
multiple tangents happening.
you do.
It
you
was.
do.
I think it was cybernetics still. Wait. We know
No,
he got
the-
it from
the-
Abadar. We don't know like what the actual, like what he has to do to keep them.
So what exactly was the plan? He's going to ask what exactly the plan was for him to quote unquote hand over the colony.
Zenadiah would willingly sell. All she wanted was the cure. All you had to do was get the cure. But you didn't get it in time. You got sidetracked like a bunch of Labrador retrievers. You just rushed off into the distance. Fetch the stick, he says. Fetch the stick every time. And you could tell like his faculty, his cognitive capacity is starting to lower. He's been awake too long. His mods are off. He's drenched in his own urine. Like things are really bad right now. He is at a breaking point.
So his master plan was to manipulate our success in making us so lucrative that Zenodiah would sell the land out from under us, basically.
The corp, the whole megacorp, she would sell the whole megacorp if you had just gotten what she'd asked for. That was the whole reason the megacorp was made in the first place. She would have no reason to have it at that point, and then she'd just sell it to Abadar Corp and live happily.
Man, that's like betting that a cure for cancer is developed because the research company is built on a oil well. What the fuck?
Zenodiah was never in it for the money. She stayed a medium-sized megacorp for a reason.
But still, a whole success isn't, guaranteed.
That's
If we were efficient.
Yes, and that's where Arizan came in, to make you efficient.
Yeah, sorry.
but
he was really shit at his job if that was his goal.
Also, the
He
plan.
did advise you. Go ahead.
But the plan wouldn't work. Even if we were as efficient as possible, a cure for something like that isn't guaranteed. It's
No,
holy
no,
shit.
it isn't. No, it isn't. It's not guaranteed. That's why you had to be united. That's why you had to use everything. And you had so much. You had the golden blooms. You had the water. You had everything. And you just let it sit.
Yeah, and? What's your point?
I don't know.
Even all that combined doesn't guarantee that it will work.
Yeah, so after however long it takes for this interrogation to
But
happen,
while that's happening, Slate's outside of the others going, so I kind of think I need to bring something up that we can use going forward, and I can't not bring it up if we're going to do it.
And what's that?
Do we want Merv to impersonate that guy to get as much information back out of Abadar Corp as we can?
What do you mean, Merv?
I'm not sure.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that lizard boy isn't really looking like a resent all that much. You can sure give him a trench coat and crutches.
Give him a minute, he can.
What do you... Are you...
Are you drunk?
Is he another...
No, actually, right now, I am not.
Are you telling me that he's one of the... Is he one of the
Don't be
siblings that
ridiculous.
stowed away on our ship? One of those Astrizoians?
No, he's not one of those siblings. Technically, yes, he is an Astrizoan, though.
Oh. Oh.
Great! We're more leaky than a cauldron.
No, he's only been here functioning as, well, currently Merv. He was Steve. Steve had to leave because it got weird.
We had a funeral.
Yeah. As far as anyone's concerned, Steve's dead. That's fine. Though it wasn't when you had that funeral. That was weird.
Okay.
Steve was declared dead on that shuttle explosion a few weeks back.
What?
Hey,
Why
is
did
this free? Thank you, I need to lie down.
What's happening?
I need to lie down.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you've known for how long that they're an Astrizoan?
Since we hired him.
Right.
Keeping it in my pocket in case it needed. Otherwise, he was to not be too many other people here.
Like
Right.
Death
Hence, he has currently just been functioning as Merv.
Okay.
I'm going insane. I'm going insane.
That's a lot to process.
Is he able to copy the mechanical cybernetical parts of this guy?
I mean, he's got enough of his own, probably.
I don't think that we should be placing any more people undercover right now.
Oh, I just mean having him stay here, assume the identity, communicate with, and then do other stuff. I'm not expecting him to go anywhere.
Well, given this is a cybernetics giver from Abadar, there's probably some type of verification thingy-majig that they use.
And I'm sure Axiom and hell even get Joy involved if we need to hack past that or spoof it.
This is... Haria, come on. That's enough laying down. Come out.
No.
Haria.
Garr is gonna end his interrogation.
Merv has only ever been one person at a time while here.
I fucking hate that this even is an issue.
Yep.
I'm gonna just
Garr
look in.
casually steps outside.
You leave this man drenched in his urine on the floor, looking up at the ceiling in darkness.
Before I leave and we get therapy, Axiom, would you kindly at least, at least the basic moving functions?
I cannot isolate
yeah.
one cybernetic. If I turn them on, there's a chance that he could do other things. There's a chance he could communicate. There is risk involved with me giving him autonomy.
Yeah,
Why
I
don't you give him
suggest
some
not doing
basic functional prosthetics to make him mobile at least for within a cell? Non-cybernetic things.
Yeah.
Like leg braces.
We can
Well,
do that.
There's a chance that Abadar Corp could be able to track his little toys. Keeping him off will probably be safer for
Axiom
everybody
enjoys
involved.
spoofing that, making sure it's, doing their computer shit.
Now, that said, I'm sure Abadar Corp is going to notice that one of their operatives is
Offline.
Yeah. So, Molly, when you go to clean up the cell like you want, go ahead and open that door.
Oh, he killed himself. Nice.
Malia, make a check.
Not nice. That's bad. This is extremely not good. I mean, it is better than us doing it, but it's not good.
All right, so Molly, you can determine that the cybernetics being turned off put this man on a timed life, or it was a timer that was always going to expire, and this was the point. One of those two options, but he was on borrowed time.
How long has it been there for? Just now?
Since the door since the door closed and he was alone. It was like
Like
the
a minute.
Dang.
yeah.
I was
So
going to do genetic regeneration on him to free him from dying, but still.
So everything I said about Merv was just a joke. Kuzan bet me I couldn't make Haria puke.
Slate.
Like,
And
I was
before-
waiting to get here, like, soon as
and-
it was done to try that on him.
And before anybody asks, he kind of like taps a finger on the comm unit he's wearing with the camera on
Yep.
and night vision to make, because he does not want to be responsible
Yep.
unless he
Yep.
actually killed somebody, which he didn't.
Nope. It's clear that Garr did not have a hand in the death of this man. Not natural causes, but rather the cybernetics themselves were on a timer, as Molly said, and when they were all turned off simultaneously, that was one of the conditions that was necessary to, begin the end for this man.
Yeah. Murder by hack.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Something of a dead man switch?
I think so, yes. Efficient, if you're Abadar. Ties up any loose ends if they're captured. Unfortunate for our friend here.
Molly, you notice that the cybernetics in the other modules are starting to degrade. Any evidence that Abadar Corp was connected with them or whatnot is quickly being lost.
I'll let Axiom know so he can
Yep.
do
Oh, Garr has a confession on tape, so this is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's so we actually have like written evidence as well.
Yep. So, Garr, now that you've mentioned that, remember that static and stuff I said from the Zirconin?
Of course.
Oh, sweet lord.
Yep.
I do remember.
Yeah. We all thought it was planet-wide. We all thought it was from the planet, like Evil Curse or whatnot. Behold the true villains. Who have been trying to make you paranoid and leave.
True villains, late stage capitalism.
Yep. Garr confirms it when his recording is dissolved in the same way. The visions that Axiom probably received were false too.
So
Well, seems like I'm going to have a conversation with some space pirates about erasing Abadar Corp off the face of the planet.
I'm not quite clear about his plan. Was his plan inventing an apocalypse so that we don't get to the liver part directly?
So
What the
three-part plan. Arizon, ensure your success. Agents, to ensure your failure. And 3, promote you along, making sure that you were as efficient as possible and that there was no room for delay.
So they were working against
And
each
delay
other.
we did.
Yes.
No,
Yes,
they
they
were
were
co-
working
they-
against each other.
Covering all their bases, but the only way to effectively do that is if the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing.
Very good. It is that big of a megacorp.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't the
Haria,
problem
where
also
are you
with us
going?
investigating the water also
Haria,
is that
where
we
are
didn't really have a set team?
Just like,
Hey, Tucker, is there any hard liquor anywhere in the station?
no, we're not allowed to drink on duty.
Fuck. Thank you.
The bar is that way. He points outside.
Yeah, sure. I'll ask Joy.
I'm going to start with my computers and crafting, just removing the cybernetics from his body.
As you do so and whatnot, they degrade in your hands. They have registered that their host has died, and they're starting to destroy themselves.
This is some Deus Ex Machina bullshit.
Almost
I
from
think-
that, I gotta buy another comm unit.
It
No,
says
no, I think
Abadar Corp right on the comm unit.
Axiom, I think we have developed as a company, on the Triaxis branch on the Form 1. I think we developed something similar, to the whole let's not have our cybernetic things that we developed reused after the death of the customer.
Oh, I'm completely aware. I just wanted to examine them.
Yeah, it's sadly fairly standard.
And this is why almost all of Slate's gear is the Starfinder equivalent of old Soviet-era tech.
Ah, yes, Abadar Corp would never deal in surplus. Very good. And
Surplus and basic.
And plus, Crash, you know that Slate manufactures his own at your own fabrication for the armory and everything else, so you could be completely Abadar independent within a few months.
So,
I think we should let our boss know about this sort of.
Maybe.
We should
You want to
definitely.
tell- That seems foolish. You want to tell the CEO of the company that we've been working for that we have been manipulated by a simple grunt who was never our advisor, strung along as they paraded themselves through pirates.
We believed he was a simple grunt. Pretty sure he was worth more to Abadar.
Yeah, Axiom, I think you're not good at communicating this. We have been manipulated by a concerted effort of large parts of the corporate espionage branch of Abadar Corp.
Thank you. And
Yeah,
admittedly-
Haria, you go full C-suite on this.
Yeah,
This is your kind of thing.
this is corporate intelligence all the way down.
Yeah,
This has been a whole operation by experts.
Like corporate espionage is no big deal. We should inform the CEO of it.
Espionage?
It is a big deal.
Espionage.
Okay.
It is a big deal, but it's perfectly reasonable.
I guess in the meantime, till Praxis arrives, I'll be working with the water, seeing what we can do with it.
So the water's very potent, and you have a refining process from the Aslanti now when they were studying the water too, different from the elves. So you've got 3 points of reference now.
Try to reverse engineer what the Aslanti did will probably be a good start.
They tried to do genetic regeneration, much like your spell. The elves themselves were looking for some method of purification, and the ley lines, which you discovered the source of, are all about recombination.
Which is, in essence, what happened to Deirdrick in our waste facility.
Her, us, and then the evil version of her. Oh, and the Xeno Hawk as well.
Oh, the police again. They're after Molly.
Wait, you guys can hear that? That is not
Yes.
even close.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
even close.
Oh,
What
yeah.
the fuck?
That's how
Every
much of
time
an
your
audio... Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, every time your microphone is open, we can hear your background noise.
It's either the dogs or the police. So it believes me. I believe that you are a wanted man.
You live in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
No. I'm in Ohio.
Oh my god, I was just in Ohio. All right. So,
I am going
big
to call
revelation.
Shat and tell him to prepare a table for autopsy.
All right, he will do so. He'll make his way back from the tea farm. He'll say, "Excellent job on getting these bugs here to destroy the pests naturally."
What? Which pests? Which bugs? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
Did
Drexel's
Did
thing.
Drexel do something good, Aria?
he did.
I mean, that's all I said. We should
Oh.
check what the bugs are doing there. Like, it doesn't seem enough.
Haria, I'm not going to
I'm sorry,
apologize just yet.
Yeah.
But that is good news.
Not all Fae are horrible.
Turns out there's
the
an
void
aphid
mix is horrible.
infestation, and he summons swarms of ladybugs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The void nymph is horrible, but Ixel is acceptable.
Well,
The void what now?
Oh, yes. Kuzan decided that it would be a wonderful idea to make a Fey pact with a void nymph that now resides within his stellar moat. Great idea.
It made them hug it out.
Garr,
Kidnap
within
us.
the
Sorry.
Garr immediately just starts laughing.
Garr, as you laugh, the voice of Mercelli persists within your ears again. They have no idea.
But I don't think your problems are quite over yet. Not with
Wow.
her.
Hmm.
I mean, in general.
I mean, in general, I completely agree. We have lots of problems. We need to
there's
figure
about
out,
50,000 people here in like 6 months.
and we
All of
can't
which
be
probably
is
sure.
just-
Abdar Corp.
I was about to say, you should probably decide what you're going to do about Abadar Corp before then.
Yeah, and we can't be sure which parts of the apocalypse are real or not. That's a big deal.
Isn't your thing usually to assume all of them are real?
I mean,
We
yes,
should-
but we
should
have
all
some
do it.
evidence. Yeah. Let's err on the side of caution regarding the apocalypse. But let's proceed with the whole Abadar Corp. corporate war.
Mally will say to Haria, I assure you it is happening within, when book 6 is occurring.
What are you talking about? What is a book? Are you writing another Horizons of the Heart?
Garr looks directly into the camera.
Oh no.
God, why are you looking at the CCTV?
Yeah, it will occur in, we are nearing the next loop of when the apocalypse is occurring. The planet has given me a rough estimate, but not the exact date.
Well, the
All
planet
right,
is
so-
wondering why you're not evacuating yet.
Yeah, we're about to have a whole bunch more food for our
Fold.
good old friend. Because that's
Have we ever-
that's what that's what we assume the necrophites are doing. Gather as many people on the
Yeah.
planet as possible, and then Miss Axonoi feeds on their essence.
Have we considered becoming cultists yet? Because that seems an easier way out right now.
That doesn't help.
Wait, hold on.
Oh my god!
Hold on. People to tell us at the beginning we are the heralds of something. What was it?
Yes, you're the prophets
Yeah,
of darkness.
Something culling shadow.
Prophets of darkness? Well, if you wanted to manipulate a whole bunch of cultists, us proclaiming to be heads of said cult or speakers for would cause easy control, but very negative outlook from everyone else.
Well, I mean, that's wasn't necessary since we have already been donned the title of the heralds. We are, like, de facto their leaders in a way.
Yes, they see us that way.
And we have not made colony turns for them, and therefore they're in a state of anarchy.
Look, bummer that this guy is dead, but
What?
Wow, what an emotional outburst for Axiom.
But,
Bummer.
but the situation has somewhat resolved itself. He's no longer a factor that we need to worry about.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with Deborah? I don't think it's wise to let her, like, sit in here forever.
Maybe she's dead too.
That would be nice. He unfrosts the glass.
All right, you unfrost the glass. Do you unmute?
No.
Okay,
Just unfrost
she's
the
still
glass.
there. She's just looking at you. She's just looking, and then she looks across and she sees the dead guy, and she makes a face like she's gasping.
That
But
door is
also-
closed.
Yeah. No, but the light is
The
on.
window is not.
Oh.
Yeah, so she looks around and Gas turns into admiration and she gives a nod of approval.
Wait, actually, let's.
I'm just
Axiom, can
going-
you ask her like what she knows about Abadar Corp and if they had any dealings with her?
Do you really want me to unmute her?
Well, I want you to spend quality time with her to see what you can
I
get
do.
from her.
I am.
Didn't you guys have a whole dating thing happening? I feel like that was
I
enough quality time.
I am
it was-
happily married. I am totally fine to not do that.
The guy who was
Yeah,
married
let's-
to elves is the most speculative of them.
Let's not catfish her, but we might have an. Oh, I hate that I'm considering it.
What?
Uh,
Considering what?
you know, going along with Molly's suggestion. Having her as a somewhat ally in this brewing corporate war.
We are currently keeping her locked in a cell, and
Have you seen how she looks like? She wants. Well,
Waffles.
are
she
you
wants to
going
be personal.
How are we going to explain that we have installed a fake her in her own colony?
I
would
think
just recall
she'll.
them back.
I think she'll be all for that. Let's
Can't
just
believe I'm about
not
to do
explain
this.
it at Xeno.
Garr, could you step forward, please? I need to get to that console there. And he will unmute and unfrost so that she may talk.
I didn't know you had it in you. Well done.
Well
That
done.
disabled man didn't stand a chance.
Stand. You're funny.
Okay, I withdraw my support for Molly's plan.
Yeah,
I think she admires us for the wrong reasons. Let's
that is fair.
go.
I will be going on to the lab while you guys deal with this.
Oh, you do not get to abandon us now. Stay here.
Yeah, that was your plan.
Well, I have a liver disease to work on
Uh-huh.
What?
to cure.
Uh,
I have a liver disease to cure.
So,
You know what? Me too. And I could
Oh, I hate
probably
you all
make
so
it
much.
worse. Alcohol to the bar.
That is what the Triaxians do.
So, Deborah,
Yes. I would also like a drink.
sure, not a problem.
Okay.
Garr, when you get to the bar, just put it in our stash.
the entire bar, please not.
No, just one drink.
Joy gets it
Yeah.
first.
I believe that. I tried.
100%.
I'm sorry. So, how are you finding your accommodations?
Terrible. You haven't
Hmm.
even tortured me. You've ignored me.
He looks at her, raising an eyebrow, and chooses not to respond to that question.
Slate's gonna close the door and remute her.
Well, that lasted longer than I thought it would.
Mm.
I had
I-
more.
We'll see how long it takes her to realize that what torture actually is.
Haria, busy day, right?
Yeah,
So, Haria, do I really need to, like, question her and
uh,
about this topic with the Abadar?
let me do it
It's
real
just-
quick.
Okay.
Just 3 words for me to her. I think you'll make it worse. Hey, Debbie.
Yes. Unmute?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mute.
unmute.
Sorry.
Unmute. Yeah.
Hey, Deborah.
Yeah.
What do you know about the big guys?
Well,
the cop.
I thought you meant about big guys. Okay. So, Abadar Corp, very powerful corporation, far beyond the Pact world.
I don't need trivia. I need, specifics. What are you in for? In the whole Abadar Corp plan?
I'm not. They have a plan
Mhm.
other than profit. I thought profit was their whole motive.
Yeah, it is. But sometimes they seem to cooperate with certain types.
You mean like the druids?
Yeah, sometimes even, the Atlantic Star Empire.
Well, I thought money didn't grow on trees.
Good one. You know what? Think about if it came to, a corporate pissing contest. Where would you personally put yourself?
Not on the floor like that, man.
Could you not... Please. If Zenithia Corps and Abada Corp came to, a major disagreement and you were to decide, what side to be on?
Oh, I would definitely take your side.
That came too quick. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
If she had thought about it,
There's no
that
pleasing
seems-
you guys.
that seems like a lie.
No
Kuzan
pleasing
just
you
comes
guys.
around the corner. He's just like, "Well, that was quick." And what's that smell?
Oh, he pissed himself and then he died.
I feel like there's some steps in between that are being left out.
Kuzan's just like eating at the same time he's talking. He's just like, steps missing.
Long story short, he has powerful cybernetics from Abadar Corporation that were unauthorized, and I disabled them. He then proceeded to piss himself in fear as Garr questioned him, and then shortly after died from either shock or lack of cybernetics supporting his vitals.
Axiom, you're leaving out the important part of him being an Abadar Corp operative.
Yes, right.
And hating
Very.
the Vesk.
Yes, he was very racist as well. Look, sucks that he died, but I didn't do it.
Hey, no, I just thought of something. How do we want to communicate this towards the outside world? Especially towards the planet. Do we
He was
want to communicate him being, a valued member and us
No.
feigning that we didn't know that he's Abadar Corp?
No, I think
Just
that,
say the
makes us
cultists
look
did
like
it,
more-
Deborah says.
Hush you.
No, because if Abadar Corp has no confirmation that we know that he's one of them, we can pass him off as a beloved, founder of this colony. Sadly, died due to stress and health complications with black market augmentations.
No one's going to believe that, Deborah says, unless you say he was killed directly.
Walk over to the console door, put her on mute, and then walk back
Okay.
over to Kuzan and Haria.
Alright.
Maybe there's some place to say that he had cybernetics that he have no normal means of having access to of this company, and during speaking with him and investigating the cybernetics, he died. Because
Yes.
makes us sound responsible.
No, let's go with the black market cybernetics. Let's go with a plausible way for him ending up here with a psychiatric break. It happens to the best of us. I speak of experience.
Recent
Well-
experience.
so far what we have is that he had a sudden increase in aggression, which when we
Someone
were
called
investigating,
him a burden.
He has
even before then though, even before that, and the comment by Axiom,
You guys are very
he did have a
we can hash out the details of how it went down later. But what's the general vibe we want to communicate? He's a spy, or he is a beloved founder of this colony?
I guess I'll let you guys come up with that.
If you
So-
admit that he's a spy, you open multiple avenues of potential weakness in our organization, especially after the incidents we had with Deirdrick to begin with.
Well,
If
I
you
mean-
Like
lie-
Balco. Just like Balco.
I mean, to be fair, we are a pharmaceutical company, so saying that he was responsible for leaks would not be too far from like what a corporation would do or say.
He suffered from a bout of cyberpsychosis, and due to the implementation of black market
Wait,
augmentations.
Is this cyberpunk? You're telling me
I don't know what else
cyberpunk
you would
reason?
call. No, I mean, this is what you would classify it as. Is what the reasoning we're going for. He went crazy because of his cybernetics. That's the reasoning and the line we're going with. So I would assume
We could also say that he went crazy because of paranormal stuff. Not directly pointing the finger at the cult, but if people want to, draw conclusions.
Right. The only
if
one
we're
who
gonna,
would
if
know
we're
that.
gonna,
Go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
No, you got it.
No, Kuzan was just gonna say, yeah, if we're gonna tell a ridiculous story, why not just dial it all the way up to 11, right?
The paranormal is real here.
So you know for a fact that the only organization that wouldn't believe that story is the organization that had been implementing the paranormal stuff to begin with.
I mean, parts of it are still true. Marley
Yes.
talked to the fucking planet. The planet is not an agent of Avatar Corp.
But which parts?
So
I mean,
Doesn't
they can
this
ask their
put
own fucking druids.
doesn't this put Abadar in a weird situation? Like if they knew about the planet, but they're still here themselves for some reason? Because he said someone sold him that bridge. Who's
Yeah.
the best seller in the galaxy?
Masaxinoi.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they would use this as like a way to draw resources. Like, sure, they lose a bit of money, but the wealth that they extract or could have extract before the cataclysm seems to be like
terrible plan.
ideal for them.
You get 80 years of extraction, 40 years of extraction, and then have to start all over. It's terribly inefficient. The only thing that makes sense is that Abadar, in some way, knows about Masaxinoi. And that's the only way that I think this makes sense.
Or
While
maybe
that
there's another
discussion is
angle you
happening-
don't see.
While that discussion is happening, Kuzan is going to go back out to tell Tukor that they need to dispose of a body.
Oh, what do you mean dispose of a body? He comes, rushes over.
Yeah.
Malia follow behind.
What happened? Why did he
I will
die in his
explain.
cell?
I will explain exactly what happened. So he's a spy, and happy fun times.
Oh no. We broke bread with him at the first Founders Day.
And he was a traitor then.
Yeah,
We
so
rode
we was
over with him on the ship.
And ever since, he has been working against our own interests.
We
Those
saw
communication
Halgatha-
devices, yes?
We saw
And he
Halgatha
may
with
have
the door
split up.
open.
Yeah, that was
It is
gross.
us.
That was her personal preference, and I don't think that was appropriate. But he may have been working with her to begin with, considering the fact that she had attempted to sell the flowers to begin with. So, long story short, there are, or were, multiple spies working either for Abadar or other corporations, living here or who have lived here.
That sounds pretty standard for a megacorp.
wait.
Yeah,
So
it's-
he probably was working with Halgatha because that plan seems like that would have made us be in debt
would've
to where
made
we
us
sell the
look-
planet. I mean, to where we
Yeah.
sell the colony. So like that
Yes, if
whole
you-
we owe them was like a ploy.
Well, I think all of it is connected.
So, Tukar, obviously, due to this all being corporate espionage stuff, let's not,
Of course. This is at your discretion and will be kept confidential. But, and he points over at Deborah.
Who's going to believe that crazy bitch?
Well, aren't you
I'm
going to
sorry.
release her?
Oh, you're talking about that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like her answer about supporting us in an
The chart.
if it came to blows between, us and Avatar Corp.
Isn't that a good thing?
Yes, and she said it immediately.
Well, I
would
mean, she
too if
seems
I
to already
wanted to be
like us.
free. Yes.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
you're at
That's-
max. Like you're at max relationship level with the subsystem with her.
Yeah, we kind of like already do what she likes in charge of like being forceful and being strong.
Tukar
Molly,
points right over to the corpse of the disabled man.
Yes. Did you notice that she was all fangirling over that aspect? I'm unhappy about that.
Well, I mean, she is a fan of eugenics. It makes sense.
I'm not.
Well,
This might be, personal taste decision, but I
Well, I
will
mean,
not
I know
object.
she's a slanty. I do not trust her, but also there becomes a growing issue of like keeping her here, and that's gonna like stack up more and more on us.
What do we tell her about Deborah 2.0?
oh, I actually think that she would be. Do you want my honest opinion?
Yes.
Okay. My assessment is one of two things will happen. She will go Xeno scum, how dare you impersonate me, and demand its execution. Or she will be so remiss that so happy that her duties are relieved of herself, that she can meander around her own colony, doing leisurely things at her pleasure.
Let's
That's
keep
the
the
only option.
Let's keep the Xeno part out of it, and let's just be vague about how we did it, and get Deborah 2.0 out before she gets in again.
Or she may be totally comfortable with us putting a puppet governor in place and would
Yeah.
want to have her own freedom, but I doubt that.
Yeah,
You
let's
really
ask.
Okay. I'm gonna unmute and open it up to communications to Deborah. Hello, Deborah. Deborah, don't give me the cold shoulder now. Don't ignore me.
Well, she pulls back up her pants and says, "Sorry, I was busy."
Oh. Lovely.
What I mean,
TMI.
the toilet is right there. It's under me. What were you
You're-
expecting?
All right, fair enough. In your temporary confinement, we have installed a puppet governor in your stead, who
Oh,
is
that
currently
sounds-
presiding over your colony.
That sounds like I've learned a new tactic for the Aslanti Empire. The alien cohort shall be used to impersonate founders and leaders the galaxy over. Well done.
Right. So, do you wish to return to your colony? What are your goals here?
My goals are to assist you. Our goals align. For the glory of the Star Empire, I shall
I
serve.
hate this. I hate this.
Yes, and how exactly are you going to serve? In what way
Within
are
the
you going to
scope
be
of this
assisted?
adventure.
Right. You're not going to.
What?
If we let you out, what are your plans?
Undead concentration camp.
I hate this.
Right.
Could we-
And additionally, beyond that, what other plans do you have?
Haven't really thought about it, to be honest. But you did say Abadar Corp was a problem, and I am good at making problems go away. Tell you what, I'll get rid of the undead concentration camp, and then we can get started.
Get rid of
Yeah.
us, and you already had it in place.
Never you mind. Undead are skilled, contributing members of the alien cohort. Going forward,
I like this better.
Yeah, y'all have a ping in your heads, and at least I think we should probably check on what they're doing at like.
You're saying is you've got a bunch of fascist bears running a concentration camp for undead? Ugh.
Cosprinkle calls it Happy Fun Time Camp.
Sprinkle. Oh,
Oh
cost.
no, not Cosprinkle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Kuzan is adding that to Team B's agenda.
Team
Right.
B? That sounds like the place for me, Deborah says.
No, I don't think so.
I would like to see what happens if we combine an anarchist with a fascist. It might be funny to look at afterwards.
Ah, yes, the most desirable of all ancestries are the ancient ancestries. An Astriz... no, she doesn't know that. Contemplative
Contemplative?
would be... Yeah, Contemplative would be most interesting. I look forward to the challenge of bringing them to heal.
I have heard that this specific contemplative has now the ability to melt your mind without using anything.
I have heard this specific Contemplative will be my bitch.
Axiom laughs.
For that alone,
well,
let's fucking let them go wild at each other. Let's.
I would remind you guys, Cali is part of Team B as well.
Yeah.
And what did you
Whose
point?
heel? Whose heel is bigger?
Cali's most definitely.
Okay.
Well, we have an
accepted.
anarchist, a fascist, and then a fucking state police in the party.
Yes, all together.
All right, Deborah. So if we let you
Starfinder.
out of here, we are not going to do undead concentration camps. I think that we can all agree on that. Yes.
Any concentration camps, for that matter.
Yes, of course. Are you giving up on your ambitions of running your own colony and are going to assist us, or are you going to go back to your own colony and assist us from running it there?
She smiles and says, "Why, Axiom, it's called a settlement, not a colony," and winks.
Right. But answer the question.
I intend to go back and direct the bears because they're children. They need to be trained in the military. They need the things that they asked for. They came to me and asked how best to defend themselves and how to build a society. They have no idea how to do that. They're very impressionable.
Right, okay.
Why are you arguing yourself out of this again?
Slate
Yeah.
is immediately going to start texting our, friend who has taken Deborah's place to start
Yes.
spreading about that there's potentially a plot to replace her, to make it seem like this Deborah showing back up would in fact be the imposter.
Okay. All right. Yes. This is a
I love
strange
corporate
angle.
sabotage.
Give us
Yeah,
just
this
a
is a
moment.
strange angle, but okay.
Also telling them to play up basically being mom to the bears. They have experience as a parent. The bears need it. It'll help them.
All right.
I'm going to give us a moment, Deborah, and I'm going to close the door, mute her, and frost the glass.
Again? It's just
Yep.
I feel like you guys aren't making decisions again. Is it time for the
Please
Black
don't go
Dream
to the
Hall?
toilet. Please don't go to the toilet. You're making it awfully hard.
All right. After that,
Why did you caught her in the first place? Why was she the main target at the gala?
Women
She's
in
a
uniform?
problem.
you look. Maybe it's something in my subconscious that has a thing for like powerful women. I don't know. But I'm over it now. I have found the one that is for me, and that is not.
Is she the mayor?
No.
Was she?
It turns out his elf
No,
wife
she's
is
a-
basically just the elf version of Deborah.
Oh my god!
Elf Deborah.
All right, Slate, galactic hero point. Let's go.
After what she just said, I'm of the opinion we just let our friend continue running the colony and leave her trapped here.
Yeah.
You know that's gonna have consequences.
Of course it will, or we just kill her.
That too will have consequences.
All actions have consequences.
Yes.
they
they
do.
do.
They even
We're
when
a
you
pharmaceutical
backtrack over
company.
yourselves.
Yeah, we're a pharmaceutical company. I don't think we should be killing like anyone
Well,
that's
it would
like
be very
says-
easy to do. I mean, all
Have
you need
you
to do
se-
is just put a little bit in their water and
I know it's funny said. It's funny just saying that, and then we have like literal bodies behind us.
Cursing, have you actually seen any of the advertisements for medical companies with side effects may include death in
Yeah.
every single medication advertisement?
Yeah.
Okay, we are no innocent chickens here. All right. So we need to make a decision now. Do we let her go? Do we let her go back to her colony? Do we take care of the issue here and now? What is our plan? Because indecisiveness is going to kill us all.
Tukor says, like, I like the odd couple idea.
I'm missing the relevant Triaxian cultural references here. I'm sorry. What is the odd couple idea?
You know, when you put the people who are so different all together into a group and then the hilarity ensues?
Oh no, that was just me proposing an indirect swift end to her.
That's a great
Because
idea.
that will happen. You know, indirect is the wrong word. Joyce is sadly directly connected to us as a concept.
But it
Well,
doesn't
she
seem
seems to
like
be-
you like him that much. Wouldn't this solve both problems?
I mean, she seems to be more battle trained than the rest. Maybe like we can learn some Islanti tactics from her, which may provide us some type of defense against her and the other Islanti in the future.
What possible?
Kuzan just mutters something very derogatory in Vesk about Aslanti as he's packing up his body.
Do you think that she would help us in defeating her own countrymen? People who are so, we'll say, singularly focused in their ideals.
Well, wouldn't that put her higher on the ladder if she could defeat them? The Islanti
Yeah.
Empire works a little differently than everybody else.
Think about it this way: her slaying her own kin would be calling the weak, so that only the
Yeah.
strong survive.
Viltrumites.
Yeah.
Yes, but what possible motivation does she have to help us now?
Why don't you
The fact
ask
that
her?
she really, really likes you.
Yeah.
Apparently
is
that's
yourself.
enough.
You licked her boots to a degree that she's very attached to us after all.
He did
while
what?
this is have you looked at yourselves at the gala?
It's
He-
on
he
Dragon's
pokes his-
recording.
He pokes his head out of the door. He's like, just looks at Axiom accusingly.
I never licked her boots. That's disgusting.
You know, while I'm sure this might be useful as a concept, we already have control of her whole colony. We already have a Deborah there. Why do we need the other one in the pocket? Nobody will know.
Don't you have
Well,
like 8 of her now?
We do.
Well,
We have.
What are
a
the
lot of
children
them.
doing?
When one falls, we can just replace it with another. It'll be fine.
Well, you guys were the ones who wanted an ally against Abadar Corp. So, if you want to kill one, go for it, I guess.
Yeah, she could help us with Abadar, or at least find out what
She
Abadar is
could.
doing.
At what cost?
Yeah,
At the
I
same
thought
cost as
about
the
it.
pirates.
I thought about having her as an ally, then I listened to her again.
So just don't listen to her, Two Course says.
Definitely should keep her on a tight leash.
She might like that.
Well, if you're going to kill her, just do it, because I'm pretty sure Tukor and I aren't going to want to make 2 trips for bodies.
Yeah, no 2 trips, guys.
I mean, I can always put it in my stash, and then you guys take it out later.
No, Joy will get it.
Yeah, we don't want.
Oh yeah, that
I'm
is
gonna
problematic.
need you to stop baiting Joy, Molly.
All right. Well, we need to make a decision now. Are we going to use her for her usefulness? Are we going to let her use us when we let her out? Because that's exactly what's going to happen.
Now, let me ask this in a different way. Is she in any way more useful than our current replacement for her?
She knows things we don't, and that's about it. Also, the fact that if we get caught by the Aslanti Star Empire having installed a shadow puppet, I don't think they'll be very happy about that.
So we download all the information we can from her, feed it to our puppet, and call it a day.
I would say so. I do have a question.
Sure.
Whatever species or doppelganger of her is and her children, when they shapeshift into her, do they change their entire genetic code to match hers, right?
Yeah.
And we should use a couple of them to investigate the
Police again.
moon. Their colony on the moon, so we can actually find out like what is all there without being attacked by the clockwork soldiers.
So we're going
I
to
did
send
bring it up.
children into the deep, dark mines full of scary crystalline creatures. I love it.
I did suggest several times that they wouldn't attack Aslanti on sight, but you guys insisted on going
Yeah.
in like a big conga line.
Yeah, I'm just going off memory from that because we should investigate that place thoroughly. Because we found one secret up there, 2 secrets up theirs. Well,
Yeah.
3.
What are we doing with Deborah? That's the question, not what we're doing with the
Yes.
not what we're
Yeah.
doing with the other people. What are we doing with Deborah? That's the question I need answered.
I'm all for forgetting that we ever heard her and, assuming that the one that's currently in her colony is the real Deborah. I'm wondering why we're talking about an empty cell, while the very large body of Arizant is getting dragged out. It might
Slate.
even look...
Kuzan has
Kuzan.
wandered off, grabbed like a body bag, and he's got this corpse zipped up already. And now he's just hauling it out on his shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
It's leaking on the floor.
In the body bag is sealed.
Yep.
Kuzan, you got to zip the bag.
I did zip the bag, and he unzips it and zips it again.
Here, wait. Let's actually take a few samples and see what else was.
What is it
modified
with
on this
you and
body.
samples?
We're in a pharmaceutical company. Everyone is fair game.
So Molly takes the ichor that was once the cybernetics. It leaked
Yeah,
in the
so-
body bag.
Yeah, like that seems kind of like something to keep note of. And I'll be taking this to the scientific team. The big
Okay,
daddy
before we
research facility.
get off topic again,
Um,
give me a damn answer.
Yeah, if nobody objects, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we should kill her. We should probably try to pry whatever Aslanti secrets from her we can. and probably use her to attack the Abadar Institute. I mean, the Abadar settlement, or at least like try to what will be the term for it? Inhibit them in some way. Since
Always
she kind of
fighting
already
against
agreed.
you.
Well, she's kind of already agreed to inhibit them,
Mm,
so we don't have to
Yeah,
worry
but
about
I
any
don't
more
think we can
plans.
actually trust her to do it.
No.
Yeah.
And also maybe not trust her doing it in a way that's not entirely worse than whatever other corp is doing.
Oh yeah, she'll make it worse.
She'll probably be
Yeah.
overt, yeah.
So, I think you remember that discussion we had about empathy and logic.
No, I'm personally basing this whole thing about empathy. Logic would probably be releasing her on the enemy.
Well, Molly, it seems you're the only one who is in disagreement.
Yep, so majority rule.
Axiom is going to walk away.
All right.
Or she would take care of it.
Yep. Ah, at last, the torture.
No,
I'm
sorry,
glad it was
Deborah.
you.
No, Deborah. Do you have any preferences for when it comes to an end?
You mean like dessert?
Deborah, it has been decided that your usefulness ends here.
She crosses her arms. I think I decide when my usefulness ends. Thank you very much.
No. How would you like to go out? Firing squad or poison? I'm taking suggestions here because this is the lesser distasteful option.
Well, why don't you do it personally then? Wash the other's hands of the whole affair. It seems you're the one who has the problem with me.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
This is to a degree personal. People will probably not know. It has been an experience knowing you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't
and
worry. The experience is about to be heightened.
yeah, and Haria will swing the penguin as well as possible in these confined spaces and try to make it quick.
Yep. And as you do so, and it hits her, she laughs as her armor begins sparkling.
Oh no, she's a
Until
magical
next
girl.
Yeah, she would
time.
not still be in armor. She shouldn't be.
Hey, so weird thing.
Yep.
She went up in sparkles.
Of course she did. Well, that's a problem for later.
Well, if you
So
didn't
I'm gonna
want
say
her to have
Kuzan's
the
probably-
armor, it would probably be something subcutaneous in the skin.
Yeah.
I will give you that. How about that?
She will do some bullshit.
It doesn't
Yes,
matter.
there
Deus
was-
Ex Machina wins.
Yeah.
It wasn't Deus Ex Machina. She had a contingency.
I will say that Kuzan was probably not at all there for this. He's doing what he's doing. He's getting rid of one body already.
Yeah, and
Yep,
Mali
this
will
man,
be
on the other hand, is not a Deus Ex Machina.
yeah, Mali will probably be heading towards the Big Daddy research facility.
Okay.
I love it when bullshit like that happens.
Hey, to be
Thought
fair,
it
I
was gonna
have
happen
expected that with her.
Erisend. Well, yeah, I did too.
With her, I expected her to like have some sort of like escape means, or some
She could have
weird
left
like
any
thing.
time. That's what you don't understand. She could have left any time. She was waiting for you. She was waiting for you to do something, and you did impress her.
I mean, to be fair, I think what isolation torture is torture in and of itself, which is funny. But I thought Erison would like turn into like some type of monster, like the his cybernetics would activate and he'll be like some type of beast or something.
Yeah, or some Namil type bullshit.
Ah,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
sometimes you
I
just
mean-
gotta take a cripple's, cybernetics away.
Yeah, I was wondering if he would die as soon as so I was like,
It was
Oh,
a risk
split.
I was willing to
Yeah.
take. It was not worth him having access to them being on, nor was it worth him having access to them and one of us being alone with him. I don't want him to choke someone out and kill them, so,
yeah, I was reading like genetic regeneration, see if that would help with it. Like, this seems useful.
that poor disabled man. All he wanted
Yep.
to do was show you the error of your way.
I think that is a very biased
You could have all been
summarization.
happy. You could have all been very happy employees of Abadar Corp. Nothing would have changed.
yes.
I mean, what's your
Kuzan generally
your,
reacts
loyalty?
badly to being. Kuzan generally reacts badly to being manipulated. He was fully about to punch Arizon in the throat at the administrative building. So,
Yes. Equal rights.
He's
and
lucky he made it
freedoms.
out of that room, because I was like, do I lock down the room and not let him leave? No, I mean, I will be completely honest with you. It's better that he died that way because one of us was going to kill him.
His fate was always in your hands. You could have figured things out at the election. I gave you enough clues.
That's okay. We have one problem that is still a problem and another one that escapes. So we are worse off than we were 10 minutes ago.
To
Are
be
we?
fair, she was never incarcerated. She could have left any time.
I mean, she technically
No,
still was
now we've-
incarcerated.
Now
but
we've made an
she
enemy.
always had an escape.
Yeah,
have
like
we?
Have we?
Yeah.
Because I think she's like into that.
She is.
Because the way I'm reading it is like, all right, she is intrigued, but now she's know what boundaries certain people are willing to cross.
Yeah, and I would also like to point out, when we come across Deborah again, I think Haria already has a mindset on the whole deal.
shoot on sight.
Not shoot, but, paying glaive, and she's not a helpless target.
No, she's not. And that's
Yeah.
what she wants you to realize. You should come at her if you want to kill her. This is how she teaches people in the alien cohort. If you really want me dead, try harder.
That's an awful way of leading a military unit.
That is the Aslanti Star Empire way.
It,
Have
it
they
feels
ever heard
very,
of fragging?
Unified
very-
hatred is still unification.
it feels very
Yes.
Sith Lord. Like,
It is. It is. They have red eyes. They have red glowing eyes. So children, next week I think we'll do our discussion because we went 2 hours over. You guys really
Oh.
enjoyed it today.
Yeah,
2 hours, I thought.
we usually
It's
end
just-
at one, right?
Yeah.
An hour.
We usually
Really?
yeah. So
But,
did you like it? I guess you did.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
will say that I am tired of bullshit NPCs. But yeah.
Well, yeah, you killed the bullshit NPC. He's gone
No,
forever.
A bullshit NPC ran away. That's okay.
Yeah, Deborah is. She has repeatedly been a little bit strong for my taste.
I-
She's a magical girl. You don't understand.
I have never been a fan of it's
fascists.
no of that kind of Deus Ex Machina. Like, oh, I'm running away. You can't do anything. I hate that.
I hate that so much.
Contingencies have always
it's-
been in D&D
It's
and
just the
Pathfinder.
way that it's just the writing style. I don't like that.
I will say,
Uh,
it kind of makes sense for certain NPCs, but not for all of them.
It's
Like,
been consistently. I guess it's a theme of this campaign of just stupid bullshit NPCs who are doing things behind the scenes, and then we try to confront them, and we don't get any answers because they run away, just like Maximus Booty, and just like Deirdre, and just like this lady. So it's a continued problem that I'm annoyed with. That's all.
I
Max
think
is
it-
Max is still here. He never ran away.
He did. He jumped through a portal and yeeted himself away
That's-
from us.
That's because you were using violence against Deirdre. He didn't want any part of that. He's always been in the colony. He's been working at your restaurant.
I'm about to say, Garr visits him regularly. Like,
I know
Yeah,
Garr
it's-
has direct contact. He just mentioned him this session, like going to start shit with Abadar.
And
And
Deirdre hasn't
I-
run away once.
Yeah, we
since she
actually
came
killed
back.
Deirdre.
Oh,
Like
don't-
this one is like a totally different being. Although it's like we have two of them.
well, the last time
One
she ran
died.
away, she ended up getting snatched and yeeting herself into a toilet accident.
Yeah.
Yes. Which means she didn't get away.
No, she did not.
And then the new Daedric is basically the equivalent of how what is it? Kuzan's children are. They are like artificial beings.
Ah.
So like
another
not the
synthetic
same thing.
being. A good observation.
Well, we already did. Like we determined
Yeah,
this
we
a few sessions
we knew
ago.
that a long time ago.
Because
Yep.
we found out that she like biologically speaking is like very similar to Kuzan's children and our doppelgangers. And then speaking with the planet, we found out like the two remaining people was her and then the Xenowarden Hawk, since he was born off a plant. He was created during a ritual using was it a tribute and plants of this world, which had a lot of radiation in it.
And a willing living sacrifice.
Yep.
Yes,
He
that's
is
the
capable
important
of
part.
speech.
Yeah. Yeah.
So next time, discussion.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry you don't like it when the NPC gets away and whatnot, but maybe you could invest in a no escape or perhaps some means of detaining them rather than just talking to them and going like, no, now I grab their collar or things like that, because I as a DM don't like things like that, but I still allow the player to do it.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just been a running issue with NPCs.
Mally did mention like anti-teleportation and stuff for like this colony to invest in.
Yeah.
I think it is a necessary part of some storytelling to have some repeated antagonists, to have a way for them to escape consequences, especially if we have such broad reign of the environment. But I also understand that it sometimes is a little bit dissatisfying if we want to be done with certain NPCs and they
that's
are
exactly
required.
Well,
it.
my thing with
Exactly.
Deborah,
I was done with Deirdre a long time ago, and they kept
They're
coming
not
back.
required.
And then I think that's it. I think you're right, JK.
I mean,
nothing's
not
been
required in a holistic way, but they do return.
Yeah, when we
for
want to
various
get rid of
reasons,
them,
yeah.
they're like, "Oh, great, you're back. I thought we took care of you. Fuck you."
Right. I give you a second chance to get rid of them.
First one should have been good enough.
I could put that on you too, but yes.
Yeah. To be fair, we did have an option to blow up Deborah's ship.
You did.
I mean, Kuzan also has the hard boundary of not being able to kill somebody who surrenders because
Right.
Demoritash anathema.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yes. But again, Kuzan could be the only one outvoted.
Exactly.
I mean,
Like
it's
said,
hard when he's at the guns.
because he may not agree with the collective's decision, but he will abide by it.
Yep. Yep. Alrighty, gentlemen. Thank you very much for a wonderful session today. I had fun. I hope that you did too. That's kind of why we played so late.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for running.
Have a good one,
Thanks for the
everyone.
session.
Yep.
Yep.
Take care.
Next time, discussion.
Yes, dear.